Dude, 4.1. That's like a kombucha.
Kombucha.
Kombucha lips on my bush. Light.
Kombucha light.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
We're live.
Light beverage.
Water.
Lava.
That's not a light beverage.
It glows.
Does it? Or is that just in Minecraft?
I don't know. Let's go to the tapes.
We're going to go to the tapes. I've transitioned to the tape scene. We will watch a video of lava in a lightless room.
Or at night.
Or at night. That's true. As long as there's no black holes around. Anyway.
Black hole sun.
Oh, dude.
Won't you go?
What's your favorite Soundgarden song?
That's the only Soundgarden song I know.
You can't name a second Soundgarden song?
If you told me to name who sings Black Hole Sun, I wouldn't be able to tell you who
You
did.
couldn't name the band. No. Were it not for the earlier prompting.
Correct.
That's absurd.
Are they the ones that go Spoon Man?
They are. They are the ones that go Spoon Man.
I have never. I don't even know what that is.
You've heard
Spoon
it.
Man.
You didn't play ATV Off-Road Fury 1?
I did.
It was like one of the top tracks on the soundtrack.
Really?
It went dunka 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 dunky dunk dunka 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 dunk da da dun.
Are you sure?
Dude, I mean that was perfect. That was perfect. Yeah.
Black Hole Suns and Dragon Slayer Doppelganger too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's right when you're like powering up the Kamehameha.
Dude, I love that.
Is it?
Yeah, man, it's so good.
Anyway.
Because you're literally gonna blow up. Like,
is it Black Hole Sun though? When I'm powering up, I thought it was the song that goes.
blow up the outside.
Yeah.
Down on the upside. Wait.
Cliffs of Dover, you just?
Yeah, dude. It's a great song.
Dude, I'm getting my stuff mixed up, brother.
Anyway, let's get mixed up with some golf, followed by some Trackmania, assuming it works, and then followed by some Jackbox. It's a classic whack, track, and jack.
But am I doing something wrong? Should I be somewhere?
No, it's the other two.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
thank God.
I got a whole process here now.
I just wanted to confirm that it wasn't me this time.
It's you.
Oh.
Yeah, that reminds me of my favorite Sigur Rós song. Like, hey, when Josh asks who's late for the lobby, it's you. You know that one?
Nope.
You don't listen to Sigur Rós?
No.
Sounds like you were doing a...
I thought it was Sugar Roast.
Sounds like you're doing a mouse doing a train impression.
Dude, if you heard the song, you would be like, you would be like, this is 10 out of 10.
I would say that?
You would.
I don't think I would.
You would probably say, hey, it sounds like that foreign nerd band you liked in high school. And I would be like, you know.
Daft Punk?
Oh, yeah, Daft Punk. Big nerd. Most popular band on Earth.
Soundtrack to Tron.
Yeah, Tron. You know who really... Tron is made
like
by Disney. They're the largest entertainment company on Earth.
Yeah, but also think of all the people that say the word daft in real life. They're all old, nerdy farts.
Yeah, British people.
They're like, don't
I'm
be
gonna,
so
I'm gonna
daft.
pick a custom one.
Dude, do it.
I'm gonna pick a highly rated custom map.
Dude, we're about to venture into uncharted
Do
territory.
you see the preview image on this one?
Yeah, it's the Rapids.
It looks like the Rapids, yes, from Olympic Games.
It does. Although, watch out for the bridge over there.
Had a lot of trouble getting through that gate.
Dude, look at that course preview. That's a scary green.
That's horrifying. It's like, what's the one in Florida? Is that Sawgrass that has the one in the island?
Sawgrass that I wish you golfed.
When Ryan does a toilet review, he's like, that's a scary brown.
So, you know...
Snarf!
You know, you gotta make a joke about me crapping my pants once a day, huh?
I don't feel right otherwise.
You could have just said, you know, when Ryan gets on the green, they call it a brown. How about that?
That's a good one.
Or if someone
okay.
said, hey, you got a
You
natural
shit on the green.
slice, you could say, yeah, you got a natural shard. Or a natural brown slice in your underpants.
Hi there.
Oh my
gross.
God! Look at the mountains.
Dude, it starts out with a par 5.
Oh, you think? What if you landed in the pavilion, dude?
Let's go.
What if
Dude,
No.
all right.
landed on the
I
docks?
dare anyone to hit it onto this
Dude, you see
bridge.
the mountains? We're gaming in mountain land.
Do it, Apollo.
This is just what it
No,
looks like
I
in Vancouver.
Just shot it straight.
Oh,
Somebody's closer. Oh shit!
why did you shave your beard?
You shaved your beard?
I did shave my beard. On Thursday,
Why?
Kate came in and said, "Are you growing out your beard?" And I said, "Maybe. Do you like it?" And she said, "No." And I went, "All right, that's that then."
I've been thinking, like, my company went to like, hey, if you want to work from
Oh,
home,
yeah, hold
you
on.
can.
I just want to stop you for a second there. The company you work for.
What
It's
did I
Josh's
say?
company.
It's not your
my
company. It's.
He bought it. I was there. I was the notary.
Yeah. So, anyways, my company.
I just don't want people to get the wrong idea that you're that successful. It's a company
got a
that
home.
is. But anyway, I see now this is mundane and we don't need to get into this. You can tell your story.
So, anyways, my company, Disney.
Right. Shill.
We decided they
guys
decided,
took that
hey,
open,
if
by the way.
because Governor Tom Wolf of Pennsylvania said, yo, people should be working at home more. They're like,
DeSantis is
all
the
right,
governor of Florida.
so
You jerk
if-
at Disney.
So my governor, Josh, in my company, Disney.
His name's Mike Governor? That's
yeah,
awesome.
no. Tom
Well,
Wolf is
yeah,
our
you
governor.
should like his original name, Tom Wolf.
Yeah.
Is
So,
it spelled with an E, though?
Great pot in there for par.
we get the chance to work at home if we want to. I've decided to go to the office because
Roll
I
with
need
Josh
some
right now.
sense of sanity in my life, and staying at home is not conducive to that.
I understand.
But I forget what the original point of this whole conversation. Oh, so because we're technically kind of going back into quarantine mode, I've been debating if I should get my mustache back, and I'm not sure yet. What are your thoughts on mustaches, team?
I think now's the time to smoke them if you got them, because historically mustaches, when they are unpopular, they stay unpopular for a long time and even carry some creepy undertones.
Yeah.
So while mustaches are in fashion, I would recommend enjoying them.
Oh, they're in fashion?
I think they're more in fashion now than they were like when we were teenagers.
Probably.
Like if I saw somebody, if it was 2005 and I saw someone with a mustache, I would cross the street to not walk on the same side of the road as them.
Would you
That's-
grow a mustache with me?
No, Kay would be. If she didn't like the beard, she's gonna hate the mustache.
What about but you're gonna be like a dad.
Yeah,
It's like mustaches are acceptable for dads.
I think basically almost any style is acceptable for dads.
But like
For
mustaches in particular, I feel like that's like
No, you never
it
want to have the
unlocks
dad
it,
stash.
you know.
I don't mind a
Shadow.
dad stash.
I don't like it.
You should get a dad stash.
Is that a blimp?
All right, 25-footer from here to the
Hold
cup.
on,
I'm
hold
picturing my own dad with a mustache, and I hate it.
Does your dad have
Yeah?
any facial hair?
Not usually.
Do you guys see these
clean
clouds
shaven.
going on in here?
Dude, it's a freaking blimp.
Oh,
It's a space manatee.
It was throwing me off.
What the fuck?
So I think bald mustache can work, but you really gotta sell it.
you gotta be jacked.
You gotta
and
have
it's gotta have
trapezoidal
the
weights.
curl. Yeah.
Absolutely true.
You have to wear like a onesie the whole time too.
Or
Amazing. This
alternatively,
unit's hard.
you could become a police officer.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you should only have a mustache if you have the beard to accompany it.
Ah,
You know,
Josh, I
and
think-
oh, go ahead.
If you want to have a mustache, you should not worry about what other people think and just get one.
will you grow one with me?
I mean, I
Sitting at
can't
one
really.
over the
What I
round.
got is what I'm gonna get. So technically, yes, I will. But I mean,
Okay,
What do you think is the most within reason? I'm not talking about the people who make their beards into like windmills and stuff like that. But like within reason, what do you think is the most cursed facial hair? Let's alienate part of our audience here. I'll tell you. I'll start, okay? I think that the most cursed facial hair is full beard, but with the mustache part shaved.
oh, the old Abraham Lincoln. Link him.
Okay. Yeah, like Amish? No, Hitler's stash is the worst, right?
Oh, obviously.
Well, you didn't say obviously.
I
just
said
wanna make sure
within
that we're all on the same-
reason, and I would say that's an unreasonable facial
Okay,
hairstyle.
Just making sure that we're all on the same page. Like, that would be an awful thing. No one wants that.
So I said within reason.
So that's unreasonable to you.
I think that's
I'm just
unreasonable.
Just trying to gauge the distance here. What? Chin straps are lame. Oh, so hold on. Who's the guy that just wrestled John Moxley?
The vaudevillians.
No.
Ooh.
He's looking it up.
I'm looking it up.
He's looking it up.
There's a
Brian
wrestler named
Cage.
John
Brian
Moxley.
Cage has bad facial
Okay,
hair.
could you describe it?
It's-
Out of the deep
so
stuff.
it's like if you had chops,
Right?
I love
but
the mutton
like
chops.
they kind of come down and then they shoot back up like a lightning bolt around your
Gotta
face.
have my chops. Does that sound
What?
like
20 feet.
within reason?
Up.
A professional wrestler's lightning bolt mutton chops?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
show-
that's. It's all about the pageantry.
That's
going
not
to-
within reason. This is a willfully unreasonable example.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Look,
Starburns. Is,
I think it's
Starburns-
within reason. Check that out.
Starburns is the worst and the best.
Starburns. That's the good
That I
one.
wish you saw.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't think that's within reason.
You don't think that's within reason?
Also, I'm pretty sure that's a picture of Sinvicta. It's Sinvicta's avatar.
Oh, I hate that. You're just right.
I know, right? Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, I think those are not great.
How about just growing, not even the soul patch, but just the hair on the lower lip?
Wait, that's the soul patch.
Is it?
Like, you mean...
I thought a soul patch was like lower lip and chin.
No, I think the soul patch is just the patch of hair underneath your bottom
Soul
lip.
patch is the part under the lip. It looks like a little triangle, like a
Okay.
mini
Bogey on that
Dorito
last
stuck
hole.
under your
Yeah.
lip.
Can I level with you as well?
Yeah.
I think a very cursed bit of facial hair is goatee, no mustache, and I rocked that for like 2 or 3 years. I don't know what
It's
I
Yeah,
was,
just like-
it's the old.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Ryan in Korea with the quilted hat.
Quilted hat with a brim, goatee, no mustache. Not a good combo.
I'm right here.
Wait, you have mustacheless
We
goatee?
can't see you.
I thought you were goatee with mustache. And wait a minute, no, because you got like a real goatee that has like length. I had like
Oh no, you're talking about a fake goatee.
I had
I'm
stubble
sorry.
goatee, yeah. Like I trimmed it to make sure it didn't get unreasonable. I was
think
rocking
the
like
ball
the
is
the
unreasonable?
Lin-Manuel
So
Miranda.
let's drop this and get your par.
I can
know,
respect
I
the
don't-
real
That's
goatee.
I've just had the same facial hair since like high school, and I'm like, I'm not. I would do like a full beard, but it doesn't grow like where.
Top of the cheeks.
No, like at the I don't even know what to call it, like the left and right side of the lower lip. It just doesn't grow.
Oh,
there.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Pulling Austin
Left and
Matthews.
right
just
side of
for
your
men.
lower lip.
Yeah,
What?
it doesn't. It just doesn't grow.
You know,
It
like you get a
grows, but
little
very slowly.
I know what you're talking about. Like the chin
don't.
is strong and the lower lip is pretty strong, but then there's 2 little patches right here that don't get it.
Is that like on the
Okay, fifth hole
flanking the
What?
soul patch?
Yes.
Yes.
Or the Baron? Yes, mine's Baron.
On the
Yeah.
flanks of the soul patch.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. I got that. I think that's fairly normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not normal. Josh is winning.
Oh my
I'm
god.
beaming. I'm so good. It's just the mountains
looking
of
pretty
madness that are doing it for me.
Speaking of that, and speaking of Brian Cage, you know what movie I watched last night?
The Color Out of Space.
You're actually
Frankenstein.
completely correct.
Yes!
That's
what
upsetting.
what an incredible. He's on today. He's dialed in.
Dude, I love H.P. Lovecraft.
You've seen it.
I have not seen that.
It's on. I don't know if it's on U.S. Netflix, but it's on Canadian Netflix as of like last week.
Okay, we're sitting at around.
I thought it was pretty. I didn't think it was incredible, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say it slightly underperformed my expectations, but was still a fun and interesting watch.
Hey, that's pretty good considering it's Nick Cage doing an H.P. Lovecraft movie.
When are you gonna watch The Lighthouse, Ryan?
Oh, I need to watch
I do still need to watch that, but I gotta push it because like I watched The Color Out of Space last night, and then as soon as the movie ended, Kate was like, "That movie sucked." So I'm like, I got it. The next weird Eldritch movie, I gotta space it out by at least a couple months.
Dude, in my head, I went, well, are you gonna watch Dark yet? And I just had to stop.
Dude,
myself.
I know, right?
You just watched it. I can't do that anymore.
I have seen it.
For par.
I mean, I can still do The Good Place, but I don't care about you watching The Good Place as much as I cared about you watching.
It's
Dark.
less likely that I would be that into The Good Place. I might like it, but I'm not gonna be one of those guys who's like, my other shirt is The Bad Place or whatever.
Chris and I started watching that Ozark.
Yeah, I've seen.
3 episodes of it. I was like, when she first said like, "Let's watch Ozark," I was like, "I'm not gonna watch Ozark. Like, that's just
Yeah, come on. I've already seen Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad." Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, I kind of dug it.
Wait, are you on season 1? You're on season 1.
Yeah, we only watched like the first 3
Yeah,
episodes.
so
I was like, it's good.
Season 3. I think if you like season 1, you'll continue to like it. Like up to season 3, it doesn't get any worse.
I'd say around 100.
Oh my God! Oh, he's still on the net. We're good.
Dude, you know
Anyone
what'd be
else in,
sick?
like, the gross marsh?
No, I hit that and ricocheted off.
I hit the drink.
You know what would be amazing is if Jason Bateman starred in a movie where he was the Joker. Because you know what you could say? Jason Bateman is chasing Batman.
No.
How about that?
Yeah,
Also,
and
Jason
that-
Bateman would probably make the worst Joker of any actor in Hollywood that I can name.
Nothing too bad.
should be in Chasing Amy with Ben Affleck,
Whoa, ball.
who is
Who
Batman.
Who is
Worst
Batman? Exactly.
Joker.
All right, here we go.
The worst.
Drew Carey. How do you think he'd be in as a Joker?
I think, like,
He wouldn't be horrible.
I think mundane comedic actors have a chance, but I've never seen any range on Jason Bateman. I like him, and I haven't seen Ozark.
What about Deborah? Do you think I'd be a good Joker?
I think Ray Romano has some chops. I think he could surprise people.
Right, Jason Bateman has literally played another species, so like I feel like he's got range. All right.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, in Zootopia, he played the fox.
He's in
over
Zootopia.
for the round.
Is that serious? Is that the reference?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, I honestly think that I had this.
Josh?
Well, I was in the
Come into play on this.
I was in the coffee shop today, and everyone's wearing masks because we care about each other. And I realized that I've been mad at Christopher Nolan for making Bane unintelligible for like 10 years. But now I realize that he actually did us all a favor. Because I feel like because I've seen The Dark Knight Rises, I understand people that much more while they're wearing a mask now.
He's in the hole. Did you see Gaping Dragon is on this
Fucking
level?
believe you didn't get swallowed by the
So,
gaping dragon.
Dude, open up my stream right now and just
Dude, I
check
see
out.
your ball. I
No,
see
no,
it.
but I want you to go to my stream and look where my man is, because he's in the fucking hole.
Oh no.
He's just hanging out in there. His whole face is in the ground, and it's
Very
super good.
nice. Okay, 21
It's
feet to
just
the
really
cup from
good.
here.
I hit it too hard. You hit it too hard.
I hit it way too hard.
You hit it very hard.
And we're putting from
It's
about
'cause I'm
20
mad.
feet out.
Why? Because you got interrupted again?
Yeah, it's my bit got stepped over by physical comedy, which is distinctly worse. You don't stop! I swear
Shot.
to
It was
God.
worth interrupting for.
Is how many chips have you seen in this game?
They're in there.
Meanwhile, I'm bringing one-of-a-kind jokes that have never before been uttered.
Oh, I was in the coffee shop because I care.
You didn't
Alright,
even get to the
tired.
punch. You didn't. That was the first sentence, and you didn't even get it proper.
Sitting
All right, I
at
heard you on the
5 over.
podcast earlier. You were like, "Oh, I only like solo shows." And
No, you again. I saw you get mad in chat, but you're taking me out of context. I can say my real opinion on this because on Check the Wire it would come across too rude. On Twitch, I have like I follow like 20 channels on Twitch.
Take your best shot.
When I watch any of them, it's fine. However, when I watch streams that I do not follow, I would say 70% of the time I encounter a solo streamer that just does not talk at all. And the other 30% of the time, it's a co-op stream that just sounds like 9 people swallowed microphones. Oh my god, what are you doing? My butt stinks. Oh, stinky. Oh. Hey, you said this is hard. That's what she said. It's just non-stop ADD madness.
I feel like you
I don't respect
talking
it.
about me.
Pretty much.
Oh. Did you make it over there?
I went through it.
You went through it?
My ball went into the ground and then shot out into the grass.
Nuh-uh.
Sorry, Ryan, I didn't get a bit going, but
No,
it's
that's
awesome,
okay.
dude.
I don't have the balls to do that. God damn.
Looks
That
like
was
you're a little wet
awesome.
after
Anyway,
that shot.
I'm just pissed off because you called Project Winter that, and
I did not. I said I specifically built in the expectation. I was like, not all. There's exceptions to the rule, like Apollo and Justin's co-op and multiplayer stuff.
I didn't hear that.
Well, you know, I'm realizing from this stream that's part of a trend. Unfortunately for me.
I mean, I like agree with you somewhat, but I don't know. I feel like those kind of streams don't exist as often anymore
I feel like that's
with
all there is.
viewers.
I see what you're saying.
I don't see what
They
you're
got outcompeted on the marketplace of ideas.
Yeah.
I was winning.
Who cares?
It's a
I
race.
don't know. I feel like I do want to check the tape. I feel like I distinctly remember you saying that Project Winter was exactly that.
No,
Like,
I discern. You know the way it came out. We can go back and check the tape. The intention for sure was to be like, I'm specifically building this in to not insult my friends.
4 feet. Let's do it.
However, I also think that when I try to be nice, people make it as rude as possible because they have a preconceived notion of my character. Like, for example, when I go into Mouth's chat and make a lighthearted joke at his expense, and 900 people go, "Okay, old man, stop being toxic."
They're joking.
Yeah, but I don't know who they are.
We're gonna go.
Yeah, but like
Except for a couple of the names who I recognize from subreddit essays.
Clear our heads, breathe.
Why you got to
and,
call 'em
start
essays?
pressing this hole.
Do you, if you read them, you'd call them essays too.
So far, so good
I
for
think
this
my
one.
chat's on Reddit. They don't even know what it is.
Just wish Ryan would say anything in my stream other than play Warzone.
Well,
you
if
know?
you, I mean, honestly, if you just played Warzone, I wouldn't have to.
hey, you're thinking about just playing Warzone?
I'll play it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. What about on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday?
Can't make any promises.
It doesn't even have to be Warzone, but just like not Dota.
So first off, I beat it and I'm done.
I'm
with
glad to hear that.
It wasn't
I'm-
even
Beat
Dota.
Dota?
It was like a special event game in Dota that wasn't Dota. That being said, I beat it. It's done. And simultaneously, no, you will say it for literally any game that's not Warzone.
Well, it depends on what it is. I really only see Dota and Warzone. So, what else you
I mean,
been
it's
playing?
See the numbers
And then, like, I'm not
anymore.
even supposed to
Dota,
watch
Warzone,
anything else. You play Mario Maker. I'm not allowed to watch. And then I mean,
Yeah, that's one thing.
but prior to that, it was RuneScape.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not gonna
come
argue
on,
with
meet
that.
me halfway here.
Yeah, Monster Train is a good one.
I watched some of that. When I do say Warzone though when I come in.
You do say Warzone.
You're not
though,
wrong.
yeah.
I do say
Monster
I do
Train?
say play Warzone. But I enjoy the Monster Train stuff.
I'd play more Warzone if I didn't get angry when I played it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a very frustrating game, you know?
I started playing the new Paper Mario.
I saw that.
A lot of fun.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who I got a bone to pick with? Nintendo fans.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
Because there's Apollo, this I want to build it in specifically. This is a point. You got a bone to pick. It's not about your tweet. However, Nintendo fans been waiting for a Nintendo Direct for a long time. People are acting like they're starved for Nintendo news. Where's the please a single drop of information about Shin Megami Tensei Sakurai?
Oh no,
please.
nobody cares about that. Don't listen to those.
Okay, but either way, people are like, they were disappointed with the Direct today, which whatever. Their expectations probably should have been lower. However, people were like, it's a bad year for Nintendo. Paper Mario came out like 4 days ago, dude. What do you mean it's a bad year for Nintendo? A new Paper Mario game came out like within the past fortnight.
Yeah, but it doesn't have experience points in the Paper Mario, so it's not good.
Oh, he's going off.
Oh my God.
I don't want Paper Mario.
People are the
it's
worst.
cool, but that's not what I wanted.
I mean, I hear
Oh
you.
my God.
Paper
Anyway,
Mario makes the whole year. Oh, you forgetting about Animal Crossing? Even
no.
that itself is still warm.
That was good.
Nicely done, dropping it for your birdie.
It was a good, it's solid. But I have what I want, and what I want is Zelda and Metroid.
What about Clubhouse Games DLC?
That's not Nintendo, but yes.
Did you like New Zelda or did you hate New Zelda?
New Zelda is one of the greatest fucking games ever made.
Alright.
Joshua.
Good. I liked it too.
Weapon
Yeah.
durability, it's stupid.
Nice
0 to
Don't-
10.
Fuck, he knows. He's gonna get me. He knows.
He's joshing you.
He is.
He's like a weapon built to insult.
Dude, no, I actually, if we're picking bones right now, Ryan,
Oh no.
can you get your Trackmania lackeys off my back?
I can understand.
Dude, I swear to God, the whole
no.
freaking 1 second handicap is the dumbest thing of all time. Like, oh my, it's so unfair on this 20-second track. There's no possible way for Ryan, even with a world record run, to get a gold. It's just the dumbest thing ever. And it's made me so salty and such a bitter human, and I hate it. But, like, honestly, you little babies need to shut the frick up, okay? Nobody cares.
I agree.
like
I
it.
agree with you 100%.
I like this
Thank
raw
you.
mouth energy.
When I lost
Whatever
Malvern.
didn't happen there.
when I lost the last 2 golden goblets due to the timer, I was like, that's the way it should be. That's what the handicap is there for.
That's the whole point.
It's
is
not
to
like
try
the
and even it
handicap.
out.
Yeah, it's not like the handicap is there. So like, if I get a gold, I'm like, oh, double impressed because I also beat the handicap. It's there
People need to
to.
stop taking competition so seriously. It's the same people who made TCL so stressful for like 3
Dude.
weeks.
I feel bad. Yeah, like it's like the thing
bet I
is, we all agreed to it and we're fine with it. And
Yeah.
people are they get offended on your behalf, and you're like, you don't got to do that.
I'm very rarely offended, so you don't have to get offended on my behalf. Go ahead, say the worst word you can think of. See if I get offended.
Okay, nice, nice one, Mr. Koshi.
Just say it in his chat.
No. Say it out loud. Say it. Oh.
Coming off up.
Are we on hole 12?
I know, right? This is crazy.
Of course, it's long,
Yeah,
dude.
don't be mean to Malf in his comments.
It's, I mean, again, it's just silly to me. Like, go outside.
Yeah, dude. You mean you're telling me
Okay,
Yeah,
bad
we're
time.
trapped
Yeah,
inside. There's a quarantine.
you can go sit on your front step?
Yeah.
Bro, how'd you
Yeah.
guys not land in the dang sand?
5 yards to the pin.
I don't know. Just
Oh my
missed it.
god, dude, it's 50 feet down. But
Bro, this
oh,
ain't kosher.
hey Apollo, I played darts in Clubhouse finally.
It's good.
Dude, it's actually it's one of the better games. I
Yeah,
would go a
dude.
step further. It's one of the best games in the pack.
But
It
I
is
mean, it is still darts, right? You're just going trip 20s.
108.
Well, it depends what if you play count up, which is like the default mode, that you're just going for maximum points. But if you play like 301, it's a little bit more strategic.
Oh yeah, we used to play 401, but I guess it's probably the
It's
same
on an
thing.
Ontario variant.
Yeah.
For the highway, of course.
Par.
Go into my hand.
Bro, I feel like I recovered this one.
And I gotta say, also Apollo.
Uh-huh.
Once I learned some strategies in 6-ball puzzle, that's a good game too.
I stopped playing it.
The worst part is, I mean, I don't want to spoil the video, but I'll say that my first 6-ball puzzle game was about 15 seconds long.
Yeah, so like the thing is that it was fun the first week, and then the Wyatts got a hold of it, and now it's not fun anymore.
But
Like, I
sometimes
get
you
it.
become the Wyatt.
No, I not when you stream it. That's for damn sure. I sat there and all of a sudden I'm like, all right, let's start the pyramid, hexagon,
Yeah.
pyramid, hexagon. I'm like, all right, like fine. If you want the game to last 2 seconds, go make 6 pyramids in like 3 milliseconds. That's fine.
I hear you.
You win. I concede.
Sitting at.
Yahtzee is
7
good,
over
though.
for the round.
Yeah, it's a fun game. The only reason I don't like yacht dice is because it's long. It's just a little on the long side, but that's it. Otherwise, it's replayable for sure.
This one's scary, boys.
Hey, well, the food I ordered an hour and a half ago finally got here, so that's
Dude,
cool. I feel like I have the worst luck on specifically Mondays when I'm like, I don't want to eat during the NLSS, so I'm going to get it early, and in an hour and a half.
that's slow food,
You know?
baby.
It's this
Pretty deep
is
stuff
going to be the
here.
greatest shot ever,
Give it a good
and it's
hack.
going to win
Let's
me
put it in the right
awards.
direction.
Dude, here's a genius idea, okay? So you order food that purposely takes 2 hours to get to you, but it's chili. So they put it in a pot in the back of the car, and then they drive around for 2 hours.
And then you could just hold your bowl out of your front window, and they could just give you like 2 ladles full.
No, they got like a hose, like a fireman hose, and they just kind of
A chili hose.
Squirts.
Yeah. And you know
That's
what?
gross.
On Saturday, for the first time in my life, I had the Korean dessert,
Solid stroke
pat
there.
bingsu.
Good job.
Do you know it's called shaved ice?
And that'll keep you at 7
It's a
over.
so
for
it's
the
like a slushy.
round.
It is a very large bowl filled with shaved ice and then like fruit and
now we
beans
find
and
ourselves on hole number
not baked beans, but like
Bees?
red sweet red beans.
There's sweet beans.
Sure.
There's a whole world out there, Josh, that when you keep eating spaghetti sandwiches, you're never gonna experience it.
Sweet beans.
Sweet beans are made of these, dude.
Solid swing.
What is carbohydrates?
Sweet beans.
Yeah, sweet beans.
Sweet beans.
Yep.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you never heard of sweet beans? What about jelly beans?
Those are sweet beans.
Look at this.
Dude, I want to
Are
have
those
a kolache anecdote, but like I feel like none of you guys know what kolaches are.
I know
I
what
know
a
what
kolache is.
You do?
Isn't-
Sounds like a type of shoe.
Isn't
Only
it
the
an
southern-
electric grill where they make an onion volcano and then
no idea what a kolache is.
flip
that's,
a
no, that's,
shrimp into your pocket?
Hold on. Too fast. No, kolache is a pig in a blanket for breakfast.
Ah.
Why don't you just call it pig and
So
blanket?
like,
Because it's called a kolache.
pot for the
so it's like a sausage link wrapped around
And the
a
next
pancake.
hole coming up.
Sausage with no, it's like just bread and it's like a roll or like a.
What if you did like
What?
a crepe? A crepe though. Oof.
It's a pig in a blanket for breakfast. That's all it is.
That's no, but like a pig in a blanket for breakfast is a pancake.
No,
wrapped
it's
around
not.
sausage.
You don't just add things to words. Like it.
There's a
Doesn't make
very
any sense.
simple
What are you talking
rule.
about?
When you're talking to Americans about food, if their state does not touch a body of water that exits to the rest of the world, you don't need to pay it any mind. Apollo lives in a state that touches the Gulf of Mexico, which exits into the Atlantic Ocean. I trust his opinion on food. Josh lives in a state where the largest lake is probably called like Lake Pensatucky or
Lake
something
fucking
like.
Erie, you dumb piece of shit.
I don't respect Lake Erie.
It's literally one of the Great Lakes.
Yeah, it's the fifth.
Yeah, but it's the
fifth one.
least of the greatest.
Lake Erie.
I
It's
mean,
also the most polluted.
It's the
probably.
biggest lake in Canada.
no, that's
No.
absolutely ridiculous.
You're right. It's bigger than any lake in Canada.
It is not bigger than
No.
Great Slave Lake.
Lake Superior.
Lake Superior doesn't count as Canada though,
It's
because
it's part Canada, part America.
part my
Really,
butt in
it's
your
it's
butt.
Canada though.
Lake Erie.
What's the biggest lake in Canada?
if it's one of the Great Lakes? it doesn't
entirely
count
in
'cause those
Canada?
are American.
No, I'm asking Wikipedia. I don't need your feedback. Canada's largest lakes. Okay, Lake Superior is number 1.
Doesn't count.
Lake Huron
American.
doesn't count,
Nope.
right? Yeah. Okay, so it's not Great Slave Lake. That's number 4. It's Great
Wait,
Bear.
what?
Great Bear Lake.
Yeah, it's Great Bear Lake. And you ready for this shit? Great Bear Lake, 31,000 kilometers squared. Great Slave Lake, 28,000 kilometers squared. Lake Erie, a mere 25,000 kilometers squared.
It's a.
You
peasant
really
lake.
call that lake that name?
I didn't call it anything.
Yeah, you might want to.
People are like, stop saying it.
It is what it's called.
You ever look at the statues in your country?
Not
You got statues of Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah,
He's on the you carved a mountain
I did.
in wait, see? Now you get it.
I've also never said the name of that lake though. So like, who's worse off?
I dropped my water bottle on my soundboard,
Oh no.
and it went bruh. It hit the best one for the situation. love to see it.
What about the Nazi memorial? Look, I don't speak for Oakville. They get up to all sorts of shit there.
Wait, what?
Oakville is like, it might as well be the setting of the movie Get Out.
I still haven't seen that.
I don't
one.
take
I
any
really want-
responsibility for Oakville or you know Richmond Hill and stuff like that.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Over here in BC, we've never done anything wrong. That's all you need to know.
Who are you gonna call?
Well,
BC?
Oh, almost landed in. Is that Lake Erie right there? There. Oh, oh.
That's all right. Let's just have another whack at this. Looks like we're about 220 yards out.
Anyway.
I don't think I should have pitching wedged this one.
You could do it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Oops.
This one's for birdie.
Who's birdie? Anyway, so like kolaches, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's fruit.
Wait, how close do you live to the Gulf of Mexico again? I'm choosing
Anyway.
how much to.
All right, you're putting
Anyway,
down.
just
Yeah,
go
am
ahead.
I closer to
Okay,
the
let's see
ocean
what you
than
can do with
Apollo
this
is?
8-footer.
No. Well, I get pissed off because as far as I'm concerned, the Gulf of Mexico is the ocean.
Par.
okay,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
It
I agree.
it goes into the ocean.
Oh, okay. You mean that it counts as? Yeah. No, I agree with you. I thought you meant
Because isn't
literally,
a Gulf is not a body of water? It's a subcategory.
The Atlantic, the Pacific, the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, I don't mean it's an ocean. I mean it's part of the Atlantic Ocean.
It's like how a burger is part of the sandwich
I
family.
agree 100%.
it's a gulf that's in
Okay,
the
let's
Atlantic
drop this
Ocean.
Okay.
close.
This map is still going.
It is.
Crazy.
This is a hole in one, boys.
I've never wanted something more in my life.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm in the hole.
Oh God, it's the dragon.
It put me on the other side of the game. Why?
On the green with much work to do. We've got 21 feet to the cup from here.
And because it puts you on the other side of the gaping dragon, you just hit the trees in front of it and you fall back into the gaping dragon.
No.
Bruh.
I should have putted.
Okay, let's see what you can
I
do with
didn't.
this.
Rivers are different. Because the river, like, goes into the ocean. The Gulf is the ocean.
The Gulf is the ocean and Josh is the earth.
Nice block. You're in the hole.
Like, the Gulf
Dinosaurs
of
were the
Mexico...
aliens the whole time.
The Gulf of Mexico is salt water. Correct?
Yeah.
I mean, I felt stupid even asking because it's obvious. But the Mississippi is freshwater. Ergo, different.
Until you get down to like
You can
the
have a
delta.
saltwater river,
Okay,
can't you?
so that'll
Can you have a
keep
saltwater
at
river?
5 over.
They
No.
is the Panama Canal a saltwater river?
I mean, is a canal a subcategory of river? I would say no.
Hang
I
in
would
the
say
clubhouse.
yes.
Let's see what you can do here.
Here's the
There's
thing.
got to be a saltwater river.
Brackish is
Canal
only like
just
10 or
a
15%
man-made
salt.
river, and if you don't believe that, then you're a liar. You're lying to yourself.
Bro, I'm going in the drink. I can tell you that right now.
I think I'm also taking a bath on this one.
I'm gonna make it.
Oh, the bounce is everything.
Gonna knock it off that house right there.
I'm alive.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I don't know.
What the heck? There's a squirrel
There's a
blocking?
squirrel?
Get out of there.
I hit it. I killed it.
You did kill it.
You killed it.
Oh.
Is it in the way? Wait,
It's
does
dead. It looks like a big turkey or a chicken
Is it
now.
gonna-
Yeah,
is it-
I
is it
murdered
gonna
it.
Fuck my shit up,
I'm gonna mount it on my wall.
dude. I'm gonna hit it around the squirrel and get a perfect putt. Oh,
Sweet. All right, sink this.
That was
and
great
we
stuff.
can-
Oh, it's still there, dude.
Tapping in
still
for-
It's
there.
incredible.
dead.
It's so dead.
Such a sweet
killed
way
it.
Now, if
to
you
end
got nothing
round
else to lose,
one.
just hit the dead squirrel. See what happens.
Right.
Just give it a little taste.
Put your ball inside of the dead squirrel. Oh hell yeah! You ate it. and
Did
it came
not
out
get
of-
blocked. I mean, that squirrel was pretty weak.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A small hit from a golf ball was enough to do it.
Okay, and 4
Now
over
we can
par
take it
for
back
your
to the
round today.
clubhouse and have
All
lunch.
right, thank you very much for the round, my friend. We'll see you next time.
Would you eat squirrel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe
without
like squirrel,
hesitation.
like you can make some nice chicken nuggets out of them.
I think if I was at a nice restaurant and they were like, we farm squirrel, I would eat it. If they
There's
were,
not an animal out there that I wouldn't eat.
What about like a super?
Oh, maybe
slimy
like a slug or a snail. Yeah, I'm not down with that.
you would rather eat a cat than eat a snail.
Escargot's fine.
Would I eat a cat? Yeah. Like what kind of cat? Like a lion?
No, like a feline,
Lady
like
Gray.
a house cat.
I would not eat Lady.
That was not
Yeah, you
somebody's pet, but
Well,
it was.
is it like was it in Lady Gray's will?
Dude, this is the shit that drives me crazy. So many people in chat are like, yes. They're the same people that are like, I don't eat mushrooms. They're like, yeah, I would eat someone's pet, no problem. I have an open mind when it comes to food. Ooh, kale? No thanks.
If it's that's a tough question.
Ow.
If it was maybe I wouldn't eat a cat.
See, I would not eat a cat. I would feel, even if it tasted good, I would be too distracted with my own ethical
like
quandary
if I knew
that
that it was a cat or like this had
it would be a waste.
Like
It's
yeah,
you.
I match on that one.
Don't eat cats.
It's you.
It's more for me.
wait, you're eating the cat?
It's you.
That was the joke.
Josh.
I'm trying to join and it's not working.
Have you considered?
We're gonna be silent now.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Could you eat chip?
I would eat chip.
I said eat shit.
Is there anything actually gross about talking with your mouth full?
Yeah, it's well. Wait, what do you mean?
Like, why is it gross?
Because
Well, if
like,
you're
when
near
talking with
somebody,
your
the
mouth
food
full,
might-
you're gonna like fling all that garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing or smelling it does not bother me much. But if I saw you spitting crumbs out of your mouth while you talked, and maybe one of
So,
them
like,
got
right
on
now,
my nice
you can't see
jacket.
me.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
That-
but you can like hear it though. It's just it's not.
But,
I mean,
but you're.
I'm with
you just
Apollo
closed
on
your
this
mouth
one.
and made the same noise. It's not. It's not gross.
I'm with Apollo on this one.
disagree.
The sound of someone talking with their mouth full doesn't bother me at all.
Depends.
There is a
I-
person at my work that talked.
I think it's
all the time with eating with their mouth full, and it's just it's.
Well, yeah. If you're like up in someone's face, like showing them the food, that's
No, like even like on the phone, like they would just be munching away, and I'd be like, "Holy fuck, I hate this person."
Right? Doesn't
Stop
bother me in the
munching.
least.
I don't mind at all. If someone's like eating like a bag of chips, though, you know, like just going to town.
Dude, I mean that's what they do.
Yeah, that's annoying. I don't
I mean,
consider
what are
that
you
gross.
eating right now? Because I'm just like, I mean, you're munching away right now.
If I tell you
You
you're
got like
getting
a big
grossed out,
burrito in your grill.
If you hadn't mentioned it, I wouldn't have even noticed, honestly.
I would
I
have.
think it's just one of those things where like it's something that parents are always like, oh, it's disrespectful, don't do it, and so no one does it, and then people don't hear it. So when they hear it, they go, oh, that's disrespectful.
No, it's just rude. Like I don't want to hear the
Why?
food in your mouth.
You're
I
not
just
hearing
don't-
the food.
I don't want to hear the.
I'm surprised you could hear them talking anyway
hearing
when you probably just interrupt them 3 seconds into their conversation every time anyway.
After the first hole.
Exactly. See, that's why I do it, because like it's a proactive measure to not hear you talk with your mouth full.
I think it depend. As far as
Coming off
workplaces
a
go,
par,
streaming
the
is a
last
bit
one.
different.
Let's see what happens here.
We got
You don't
higher
really
standards.
have like lunch breaks and stuff like that necessarily, so
Who's right?
there's a higher tolerance. But if I were in the office and somebody's like giving a presentation, you know,
See, you guys are giving me situations where yeah, it would be bad, but like
yeah, I'm just telling you that's kind of my
the
stance on it.
noise
After the
itself is just
I don't
someone-
like the noise, but it also
Well,
doesn't gross
Yeah,
me
Chad
out.
has a great point. Or this person in chat. Josh says, I don't like that sound. Apollo says, nah, it's okay.
This next
Like,
putt for par.
yeah,
think you
no,
go-
yeah. So
You
exactly
go
what
with the
I'm trying to
lowest
do.
common denominator, kind of like.
Because I don't understand what about the sound is bad.
I don't like.
You
don't
can't tell what I'm eating by the sound. It just sounds like
I
my
don't
mouth
care
is
about what you're
full.
eating. You could be eating potato chips. You could be eating mashed potatoes. You could be eating an ice cream sandwich. Doesn't matter. But I can tell when your mouth is full of food and you're having a conversation with me.
But why is it gross?
Because then in my visual mind's eye, I can imagine you.
If you're imagining the food in my mouth, that's your fault.
Vote, you could fuck right off.
Are you victim blaming?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to see where the opinion shakes out on this one, so I can take the side that needs the help.
But that's all it is. It's just opinion. Like if I think like, hey, I don't like the sound of someone talking with their mouth full. Apologies, I'm like, yeah, but it's just the sound with people with your mouth full.
Let me.
Okay, here it's like, why do onions have a gross texture?
And we
I
have about
don't think onions have a gross
Apollo
texture.
does.
40-ish
Oh
yards.
shit, but he's right though.
Yeah, you didn't say that part.
If
You forgot to say that.
In the part where I'm just right.
If I walked up to somebody like holding a sandwich and ate it while I was having a conversation that I initiated,
There you go.
bad
This is
manners.
shaping up.
If I'm on my lunch break and somebody comes over to my cubicle and then they're
Yes.
like, "Hey, can you not talk with your mouth full?" I would be like, "Can you talk to me when we're on the clock, buddy?" Because
Yes,
this is
100%.
okay.
100%. You're
Just
in the right.
making sure.
If we're eating lunch together and like you talk with your mouth full, I may think that we're eating together. I may be a little bit more lax, and if there's like a conversation going on.
Yeah.
But if I try to talk with my mouth full, I will cover my mouth.
Oh, I do that
And
too.
so-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get a lot of practice. As soon as you take your first bite, the server comes over and goes, "How are those first few bites treating you?" And you're like,
So here's what you do with that. You give them a finger. It's either the thumb or the middle finger. If it's
Or you pretend choke, and you get your meal for free.
"Oh,
that's true. That's when you choke and you put your index at your neck.
This soup is too hard to swallow. Can I get it knocked off my bill, please?" But I'll admit that's one of those things. Oh, no. That's one of those things that bothers other people. That doesn't bother me. That being said, I mean I think it's the reasonable take that you gotta,
No good.
you know,
Okay, we are
if they get annoyed by it, then it's your responsibility to be like, I'll be the bigger person and not do it.
Well, it's like the social contract is that you don't talk with your mouth full.
Yeah, but
It's
who made
just
that?
something that. But we adhere to it. You acknowledge that.
I mean, but who made it? Who started this rule?
I don't
Probably
remember.
was Zeus.
It was Zeus, motherfucker. You gonna deny Zeus?
Zeus was gross. You think he would sign that?
He was.
Well, you
It's pretty gross.
Doesn't need to follow the rules,
I
he
think
just
you
said
know that. But next time, those ones will drop. Sitting.
I don't know. There's
two
there's stuff that I think is gross that other people
See how
do in
close you
public.
get to that pin.
Like what?
I'm trying to think of an example.
I've seen people clipping nails on public transit.
That
That's
see,
gross.
and maybe that's where my standards are. Because like trimming your nails in public, like on the bus, really bad. But when I trim my nails and the microphone picks up the nail clipper, and people are like, "Ew," I'm like, you gotta build a spine.
I mean,
Come
I
on.
don't enjoy it when you do
It's
it.
what
because
is it? It's just
not-
the sound of click, click.
Do it in the bathroom though, because you're getting your nails everywhere.
I
just feel
got
bad
I
for-
put them on the. I catch them and then I throw them in the garbage can.
Aw, he catches them.
Catches them in his mouth.
I grab them and then I put them in the garbage can.
Dude, you should do that on. You should have a special stream. Clip your toenails, Ryan,
Dude, put it on my
on the
own
webcam.
Almost.
OnlyFans would go crazy.
Just where it had to be, I
$500
guess.
per viewer.
I'm just saying, if we were gonna be operating on a principle of never annoying anybody, we'd have to quit our jobs. So you gotta choose where you draw the line somewhere.
2 under for the round.
I guess so. It's a good thing I don't do anything annoying.
Okay, let's see what happens on this part 5.
Sorry, I laughed with my mouth full. So sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. I forgive you this time.
Sorry, my incredible joke made you make a gross sound. That's Josh's joke, actually.
It's okay. I like it when you try to steal my joke.
And we are right around.
See, how are Yin's all good at this map, but like I'm dog shit?
That's actually like a good
It's a great
I
question. Yeah.
don't- Because this one's remarkably easier.
I don't really pay attention, so I don't know.
But if you want to see Mouth pay attention, do it in the Golden Goblet.
Do it on the
Let's
Golden
go,
Goblet.
Let's do it.
And
I
I have
want-
a nice comment about.
I gotta be real with you. I could probably beat Ryan in Trackmania.
That was nice.
I think you would compete for sure. More than Dan did, at least. That's not really rude. I mean, just go look at the medals. I'm pretty sure in week 1 he got 6. No, he got a gold and 6
He
bronzes.
did get a gold.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
How did that happen?
It was one weird one where you just kind of fly and you can kind of
Yeah.
tumble over the exit if you're. It's like just.
Are you
I don't
seriously
want to
got
say it's
lucky,
luck,
huh?
but it,
Wait, one of the tracks was
There's some
basically
that are-
like a pachinko machine. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one where you have to go down like all the bumps.
that was it. That was the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. if you break in the air, it level out your car.
Absolutely true.
Right.
You've been reading the
It's just
comments
that
clearly.
simple.
stops your rotation.
No, I just been playing Trackmania since fucking Stadia 2. Trackmania Nation.
And if you let off the gas in the air, it actually slows you down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do you want to
Tapping
do
the
that,
brake
though? Come
just
on.
stops your rotation.
This one's looking dialed.
Oh no.
I love the.
Putting from around 16 feet.
Wait, it makes sounds on yours?
Yeah, you can hear the sploosh.
Oh no. Don't listen to my splooge. Oh, what's gonna happen again?
I gotta stop being a dumb idiot, stupid.
Hey, don't say that.
You
about
being
my
self-deprecating is annoying to me and me alone. So if you could stop doing that, that'd be really nice. Because I think my comfort is, more important than yours.
Stop arguing my point with stupid points.
You know what I don't like?
Not whole.
When
Brink
people
makes it 5
blow
under
their
for you.
nose at the dinner table.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
one
Really?
gets that
I'll
more
do
than
that one.
more than talking with your mouth full. Getting
Even
the
if they have a
tissue
napkin?
and getting a big old ooh, look my the sound of my boogers going.
Three.
I agree with that one because that sound is gross.
Yeah.
What I do is I cover one nostril with a finger and then I aim and I shoot the booger into the gravy boat.
I'm more. Where are you eating that has a, a gravy boat?
Thanksgiving dinner.
Is it
baby.
Aunt Lucy's?
I don't know if I have a problem with blowing your
You're telling me
nose.
that someone talking with their mouth full
Actually
is.
so
Thank
angry
you,
right
because
now.
it's highlighting that some of these rules are just arbitrary and learned rather than being based on merit.
But like if you're using the napkin,
Nice. Here we go. Drop
I
this
don't
one
know.
for birdie.
I don't know.
Bro, the sign.
Perfect.
The sign.
People with bad sinuses can't eat without blowing their nose. Well, yeah. What about people like me who have something interesting to say all the time? We all have to make sacrifices in the name of.
All right, say something interesting, wise guy.
Sorry, I just thought of something, but I can't say it. It's too interesting. Here's an interesting thought for you. Yellow mustard, underrated. People think that when they eat Dijon, their IQ goes up 10 points. But yellow mustard, just as good in a lot of circumstances.
Mustard.
You wouldn't say that same thing about ketchup, would you?
I've never
See,
had
the
a
thing, critics
Dijon
don't
ketchup.
find that very interesting.
Oh, well, I apologize.
Round.
Here's one for you. Woof, woof, roof, roof. Awoo.
You'll be hearing
What?
more.
Thunder, Templar Assassin,
Look,
Dota
let's see
2,
what happens
Dota
here
2.
This is how he treats me.
on four. Let's go ahead and
Dude,
drop
all right,
this one
next
into the
Monday
fairway.
we're playing Dota 2.
No,
for
we are
3
not.
hours.
Absolutely
No.
not.
Brother. We can get Draskell for the 5th. He'd love it, dude.
We're doing it.
Draskell did offer to teach me Dota 2. And
Draskell Flats?
I didn't know how to tell him that it's not like a him thing. It's not like an inaccessibility has been keeping me out of Dota 2. It's more
No,
that
I told him that you were a coward.
it's not really that. It's more like I think it's a occupational poison.
You just don't respect yourself to have the ability to only play a couple games every once
I
in a while.
don't. It's not really that. It's more like
I don't know. That's what it sounds like that it is.
it's more like
It looks boring.
I'll leave
You
it.
see that,
I'll leave
Ryan?
it at
That was
that.
a chipper.
I'm not at all worried that I'll get sucked back in.
Well,
Like,
you could add
basically, like, here's what on Saturdays, like in my head, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for Saturday. I'm gonna play 2 hours of mahjong, and then I play like 1 hour or one game of mahjong, and I'm like, I gotta do the dishes or something, like my brain will
It's
not.
exciting.
Exactly, it won't let me get sucked in like that anymore. Except occasionally with Warzone, I can binge it a little bit, but.
I just wish, and I know that they streamlined Dota.
That'll keep you
I
at
feel like
6
they just
under
can't
for the
streamline that game enough for me to actually enjoy it.
No, the game's not remotely streamlined at all. It's like
No,
the
but
least-
even still, like everyone starts with a
round.
courier,
Coming off a
right?
car on
Yeah.
the last one.
Yeah.
Like they streamlined that shit. Like that
But
was
that wasn't. That's not the problem, though. It's the other 7 billion things you have to know.
correct. Yes, exactly. So like even all the attempts to streamline it, hell, they even made like a new mode, didn't they?
No.
Well, the roguelite mode.
No. Like, but I think that they even made like a separate mode
They
at
ma-
some point.
Yeah,
that was-
turbo.
But the problem with Dota is not related to that. The problem with Dota is the Dota community.
No, I don't think that at all.
If you played more, you would, in my opinion. at
Yeah,
least.
but like that's not my problem with Dota. But so you
it
saying
would
that-
be
oh,
if you
that's
got
the
over your
problem
other
with Dota.
problems with
All right,
Dota.
here we
Yeah.
go. This one for the bird.
Like my problem to Dota is the entry. Like the barrier to entry is just too great for me.
5-footer here, nothing too bad.
It's too great for literally no one is good enough for that barrier of entry. It's stupid.
Right.
But like I love watching the international, which is the funniest thing about all this stupid shit.
Nice.
Yeah, no, like it's very fun to watch. You don't have to play though. You can watch it. What
I
are
know,
you
but I want
snoozing about?
No, you don't want to. Why would you even want to play though?
Because I see the international, I'm like, man, this looks like a fun game.
When you watch the Super Bowl, are you like, oh, I want to get out there and take some
don't
hits?
watch the Super Bowl.
Number 11.
Okay. What
But
if
I already played football in my youth, so I got that out of my system.
you played some Dota?
Yeah,
He did
and I
play
got
some
it out of my system, but I still like it, unfortunately. Oh, do you see that? We did good.
He's snoozing, dude.
I can't stand it. Like he doesn't have any opinions. He can't even talk.
Me, in my opinion, I said Dota looks boring.
He did say Dota looks boring.
It might be
I've
like
been
the
saying it
least
for
boring
years.
game you could possibly play.
I'm
I'm not saying it's good.
I'm not trying to attack you, Apollo.
Boring.
But Dota.
I said to play.
Yes.
I didn't say to watch.
Dota is boring to watch.
That if you're watching the international, that's just wrong.
Well, yeah,
But
because you that
if you're
that
watching
one
some random streamer, yeah, it's pretty boring.
Yes, correct.
But playing it is literally one of the most like intensive mentally games you can play. You literally, if you're playing it right, you're never not thinking about something.
What about chess? Check and mate.
6 under for the round.
It's another pretty mental. Yeah, so yeah.
Checkmate.
Chess is also mentally
Yeah.
stimulating. They're both mentally stimulating. I wouldn't
Par
disagree.
4 here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
But the cool thing about Dota is you don't have to wait for the other person to take their turn.
Dude, you would think that I would jump in and defend chess, but I think you're absolutely right. Like literally, when I played in my local chess club, you would go to a tournament. The tournament would be 4 months long. You play like 12 to 16 matches, right? And what would you do at chess club? You meet your opponent at 6 p.m. You shake hands. At 10 p.m. the game ends and you go home. You spend
play one match for 4 hours.
yes.
Yeah, but what do you
One
eat?
game.
Yes.
Like with your 16 pieces
Well, yes.
for 4 hours.
Yes. Usually you get 90 minutes or sometimes 2 hours per side on the chess clock. And it's not rare for people to take, 15 or 20 minutes to come up with
Drop
a
this
move
one
at
and this
some
one
point.
for birdie.
Are you allowed to hire a masseuse to give you a massage while you play?
I think if nobody complained about it, you could get away with it.
And also
Hire-
maybe you could have like a foot bath going.
That might rub people the wrong way if they got splashed.
3 feet to
You
Oh,
the
should
put, like,
hire
a
like
shield.
your opponent's mother to give you a handy on the table.
That would probably get you disqualified.
Okay, so that will keep you at 6.
And then, like, if you win, you're like, that was sick. If you lose, you're like, that was a huge waste of my time. I could have been doing literally anything else. Yeah.
It sounds like because like they're like what is making you give a shit about chess for 4 fucking hours?
Because your entire identity and self-esteem is wrapped up in the result.
Oh my goodness.
And also, some tournaments might have like a $100 prize pool.
Oh.
When you're 14,
You had-
that makes
yeah.
a big difference.
Do you get to eat during that time?
You can step away from the table and eat, but if you ate at the table, your opponent would probably ask you to stop.
Because they'd be grossed out.
No, because you talk with your mouth full.
Well, you wouldn't be talking at all. The only thing you
can't
say,
talk during it?
well, the only thing you can say is check or checkmate, perhaps. But it's
That's
very rare for a checkmate to happen in a chess tournament. Someone would just resign if they saw it coming.
Isn't there like, what's the sign for check and checkmate?
There,
Could you just do
I
that?
wouldn't know, honestly.
You should, if you're really into chess, you
All right,
should know.
12-footer here.
I do not know if I ever played a deaf opponent, but
I don't think Ryan's very into chess.
There was a time, but it's long.
I feel
it's
like
long
if
gone.
you got him
Alright,
in the
well,
check, you'd be like
let's just
thumbs
wrap this
up,
and move on.
and then if you got like
Almost
checkmate, it'd be
had
like
a
2
birdie
thumbs
there.
up.
Just wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't really get
6
too
under
many
for the round.
checkmates in competitive chess.
Well, yeah, maybe for your able-bodied hearing chess
Okay,
might be
let's see
different
what
for
happens
hearing
here
impaired
on
folks.
this
You ever think
card.
about that?
Very
life
very
might
much
be a little
doubt it.
different on the
Drop
other
this one
side.
into the
I very
fairway
much
and
doubt
take it
that.
from there.
Dude,
Ableist fuck.
I would eat like some super saucy spaghetti for chess, and I just slurp and slurp and slurp.
They would ask you to eat away from the table.
Yeah, and then I'd throw spaghetti in their eye,
A mile-long strand of spaghetti.
and you make eye contact the whole time.
They will not let you bring your own spaghetti into the match.
Try and stop me.
Yeah, you have a spaghetti policy here.
I'm sponsored by OK Spaghetti. You have to let me eat this.
You could have the OK Spaghetti logo on your shirt, but they probably would not let you consume it at the table.
What if I had like what looked like a graphic design
Nice.
T-shirt,
You're on.
but
Here
it
we
was
go. This putt
actually just
from the
like
bird.
spaghetti with like edible glue? So then I just I plucked a little bit off, and then I just started eating it.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you, if you started eating food that was glued to your shirt during a chess tournament, you would probably fit in with the average competitor.
And a decent little putt to end this one.
Lot of characters.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Longest strand of pasta.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
I'm gonna say
Guinness Book of World Records.
All right.
37 feet.
I am going to say that it is 300 feet long.
Longest strand of pasta? I'm gonna say 2 miles.
That's absurd. How would they...
How
What, are they going
many-
to roll it on the interstate?
So, Apollo's closest.
What? Closest without going over, though?
776 meters.
Wow, it's
Which
actually
is
longer than he thought it
12,000
was.
That'll keep you
Yeah.
at
Wow,
6
that's
under
insane.
for the round.
But was it measured end to end, or did they roll it? Because if they rolled it, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't count.
Right. What do you mean end to end or rolled?
I think they would need to have it extended, like unraveled. If they
Like,
just
you
if they
have to
wrapped it,
extend the one
if they
strand.
wrapped it, then I don't count it. Because then it's very easy to just make it even longer. What, they couldn't have
So
gotten...
does that mean like that all of the Olympics are like shams if like the track runners are going around?
No,
the track?
'cause, like,
They should be
running-
going in one straight line the entire time.
Running is different because it's like the same
Okay,
difficulty.
running is different than spaghetti.
It is. It's
Here we go for the birdie.
it's like if somebody was like, "Oh, I ran a marathon,"
coming up.
and I was like, "Oh, did you do it in a circle or did you do it straight on?" And then they went like, "Oh, I jogged in place." I would be like, "You didn't run a marathon. You stayed in one place. You didn't run at all."
Josh,
This doesn't
was it
make any
al dente?
sense.
Yeah, dude.
What a putt! Oh,
I think I want the logistics of them having to find a place to level out that noodle. That makes it way more fun.
7 under for the
Like a
round.
runway.
Yeah, exactly. Like if they did it at the LAX, the longest runway at
It's like they
LAX.
had the whole- oh my
If they're just doing it in
the
a
salt
circle, who
flats.
cares?
Doing it salt flats, they don't even need to season it out.
That's like if somebody was like, "What's the biggest donut?" And then somebody made a donut that was as long as the runway at LAX. I'd be like, "That shit is in a circle."
Fuck that! Just like close the 2 mile stretch of highway. It's not even big enough. You have to close 3 mile stretch of highway. So you just unwrap this one spaghetti.
That's why it's noteworthy.
what?
Just making a long noodle that doesn't take up very much space doesn't. I'm not interested.
I'd say from here.
You're such an idiot.
Who even pays attention to the Guinness Book of World Records these days?
I don't know.
You know what?
Oh, Billy Mitchell does.
Billy, I was actually gonna make the exact same joke. Billy Mitchell does.
Billy Mitchell does.
My
want that
least
on a
favorite
shirt.
food trend of the past few years is when the people made it was like a pizza shaped like a triangle, and then
Okay.
people on Instagram were like the biggest single
Well, at
piece
least
of
you're out
pizza.
the sand. Okay, we're putting from
I
around.
gotta
was-
be honest. I
Oh,
haven't
it
seen any of
was-
that.
Yeah, it was the pizza itself was the slice of pizza.
Ah.
Exactly. It's
That's
just a big
bullshit.
triangle, and they're like, "Oh, this is fun."
For par.
I feel like the worst food trend of the past few years is those gross burgers where when you
Decent
slice
little
into
pie
them,
there.
they explode with cheese sauce.
Oh,
Lucy.
Keep
Juicy
you at
Lucy.
7 under for the
I was in
round.
Minneapolis and I didn't even have one.
Well, hey, wait, but a Juicy Lucy just has some cheese in the middle, right?
No, it is different.
I'm talking about the ones where when you slice into it, like a white or orange fountain pours out of it.
God,
Dude,
that sounds
I
so
fucking-
good. You only
I-
get so turned on by
I
food in one
hate
day.
when you slice into a burger and it turns out to be a cake. Fucking.
I know what he's
bullshit.
talking about. He's talking about memes, dude.
Oh, speaking of memes, happy birthday, Evil Uno.
Actual birthday.
His actual birthday.
Yesterday. Though.
Nope, today.
Thought it was
4
yesterday.
feet.
Today is gonna be the day that is Evil Uno's birthday.
Ooh,
I know because I put it in my calendar that today is
Alright.
his
Put
birthday.
it in your calendar.
I texted him this morning to
That was
feel
pretty
the way I do about his birthday.
Okay, good job.
You guys ever have Turkish ice cream?
What is it?
It's the ice cream where they fuck with you when you try to get it. So they'll
Oh,
like
yeah,
they make it and then they like
Dude, it's
they
so
they
good.
give you the cone with the scoop and then you grab it and it's 2 cones and they pull it off so you're only holding an empty cone and you're like what the fuck, and then they flip it upside down, like almost drop it on your head and then flip it and you're like
7 under for the round.
it's fun.
This is like the funniest gif I've ever seen. Dude, because there's one where the guy he kept going, like over and over, he kept fucking with this guy. But the one that you're mentioning, like it was like 8 or 9 gags in, he did the double cone bit, and the dude looked like he turns to the camera, and then you can hear the bum 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 na 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 na. It is the funniest shit.
I got it once in Korea. It was fun.
Sweet. Looks
I don't think I would go back there on the regular. It's kind of like once you've seen it, you've seen it. But when I was hammered, I was like, this is probably the most pure source of entertainment in human history.
That's bizarre.
It's just fun. So it's, you know,
Ooh, looks like you're gonna be
it's a
putting.
fun time.
All right, on the green.
You never had it?
Let's see what we can do.
No, I never heard of it.
I've never had a good time.
I've seen a video of it, but
No, just
that's it.
checking.
Great putt in there for Eagle.
You ever eat at one of those
that's
restaurants where they yell at you?
What?
Like dicks or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, dicks.
Nah, my mom went like one time, and she told me about it, and I was like, that sounds awful.
Food's pretty good though.
And then there's one at San Antonio. So if you ever go to like PAX South, there's one on the Riverwalk.
But
But
is it just a place where people are mean to you, or they yell at you?
Yeah,
Well, the
like,
servers
they're
are
mean to you.
they're you
Yeah.
order if you're a little bit chubby, you order like a double cheeseburger. They're like, yeah, you sure you don't want a salad fatty? And then you
Yeah,
go,
Are they like creative? at
and then
least?
you tip them.
I don't know. They probably got a joke book. They probably got a series of lines.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
for playing.
Bro, I tied. I thought I was.
Roll Tide?
Let's pivot to some Trackmania.
No.
Yeah.
Because that would be a cool place if the servers were funny, and I feel like a place cannot guarantee that the servers at a place like that would be funny.
Because a professional comedian would probably be streaming on Twitch, so
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
got better opportunities.
So here's the question: is this gonna work?
I hope so, dude. I had it up to here with chat today. They're like, who would pay for a restaurant where people are mean to you? Meanwhile, they're jerking off to video game characters stepping on their chests with high-heeled shoes on. Make up your mind. You want
just
to
feel like-
be abused or you want to not be abused?
Your sexual joke references are always so.
It's
boring,
always
man.
Bayonetta stepping on you.
It is. It's literally like the most tame shit imaginable.
That's not that tame.
Oh, it's dumb.
You could nut into a cup
Oh my. Oh
and
my
then
god.
pour it down the kitchen sink. That's
Oh
pretty
my
tame.
God, he admitted it.
What's wrong with you?
I know, like, because here's the thing. Because of trivia on the NLSS in the past, I follow some people on Twitter that have pivoted from video games to horniness, and they're not even like they
Mathis
think
still plays video games.
Wait. Say that sentence again.
they've pivoted from video games to horniness, which is kind of like it's the pipeline
Wait, but who-
for
but who are
radical.
they?
Wait,
Oh, I'm not.
you started that like because I used to play trivia on the
No, because then I
NLSS.
had to follow people to DM them to get their information to give them the prize for trivia.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What,
And-
are you saying that like they're artists or?
No, they just jerk off to art.
Oh okay.
Oh, that's good.
But then, like, I think they always pride themselves on their horniness. But whenever they horn something up into my timeline, it's always just like a cartoon lady with a big ass. And I'm like, you're not
Yeah,
that special. Who
It
doesn't
means
like
you
that?
follow a lot of straight people, Ryan.
That's probably true.
I can't believe you're calling out Indie Mal 5 like that.
Indie Mouse
Nothing
isn't like
on
that.
this planet is more boring than straight porn.
What about watching you play 8 hours of Dota 2 a night for the past 6 days?
Legitimately less boring.
Nah.
Lady have big tit.
Big boobies.
Yeah, but what you jerk off to is not a personality.
I mean, I
In
agree.
my opinion. I think that's why people
100%.
take it too far. Like when people are way open with like casual acquaintances about what they jerk off to, I'm like, why don't you like that's just a horny like INTJ in their profile to me. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that they think it means something. All right, the game crashed.
Oh.
Really? Mine worked first time, perfect.
I'm in mine, but you know, whatever.
You're in what?
I'm in mine, or I'm in the game.
I'm in
You're
mine.
in mine?
I'm in mine.
mine. What does that mean?
This is from Saving
I'm in
Silverman.
my game.
I'm a mime.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
He'd be like, "Oh, I'm a mime. I'm a mime."
I mean, I definitely lean more towards your the way you feel about things lately, because like I think I agree with you that people need to be 70% less horny,
Dude,
just overall.
I just want to have a conversation with people. What's your favorite movie? They're like, I don't see too many. You know what I like to do? Jerk off to this specific thing. And I'm like, I felt like I
doesn't
didn't.
happen, but I still.
That's a
agree with
real.
the point
That
you
happens
were-
probably
never,
10 times
probably
a day.
Has never happened.
10 times a day
to
to
you
me.
ever.
10 times a day.
10 times
He
a
said
day.
It happens 10 times a day.
Roughly 10 times a day on average.
He wouldn't lie.
You think I would just make stuff up like that?
Absolutely not.
Hey, I think I'm in Josh's
Times a
game.
day.
And then I'm like, Mathis, I just want to know about your favorite movie, dude.
I can't join your game, Ryan.
Can you join Josh's?
on
Oh, you don't have Josh on
I
your...
don't have Josh.
So it does not give you an option?
No.
I'm going to tell you the obvious thing. Can you try again?
Keep right click. I mean, I can restart the game.
Give it a shot. See what happens.
Because I did have the ability to join you, and then it said server not available.
Oh, that's weird.
That's super weird.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with jerking off more than you watch movies. That's not something to be ashamed of.
And I would say that's extremely common. I mean, a movie is 2 hours long.
Yeah, jerk off in like 2 seconds.
Takes you 2 seconds.
No, God no. Like, why even bother at that point?
Yeah, I was like, I can't imagine that stamina.
I don't know if that's stamina, but I get what you mean. Cannot find the server.
Door stuck.
It's okay. This track's not the best.
You
anyways.
Go for the next map.
Let's get Apollo into the game first. Let's
Yeah.
put our heads together and see what has to be done to make that happen.
I don't know. Like, Apollo, do you want me to try to add you?
I can add
As a
you.
friend?
What is your thing?
Give you
What is your username?
JSmithOTI.
That's it. That's just that. I've sent you a friend request. Is your image a dude?
Yeah, that's a lady.
Boring.
Oh, is it a lady?
I think it's a lady.
I've added you.
Are you
Yes.
Guru-chan?
No.
Okay.
Are you Ruru-chan? Oh, this course is
Are
wild,
you-
dude.
Vicarious 28?
No. You'll find it eventually, I'm sure. How many friend requests do you have?
I have 5 in there at the moment.
It's probably one of those 5.
Just accept them all.
Yeah.
Are you Chernobyl? Are you
No.
Geo? Are you
No.
Rutan? Are you Siricrute?
Nope.
Are you Vicarious 28?
No.
So I'm gonna X all of these people.
Okay.
Okay, so Apollo, apparently there is a search box you can use at the homepage. You can type JSmithOTI in there.
Oh, I've already sent him a friend request.
Or-
That's how I saw his.
But I
picture.
mean like in the Trackmania client
In
itself.
the track meaning.
Oh.
Because anything that cuts Josh out of this, supply chain.
Look, I don't have a friend request from Ruru-chan.
Where's the?
There's also a
search
live
bar?
tab
Oh, I
you can
see.
use that might work.
So what am I searching in the search bar for?
I think JSmithOTI.
JSmithOTI.
Search.
you think I blocked him?
I think he blocked me because
It's-
nothing came up.
It's possible you blocked him.
I don't think I blocked him.
You should check though.
I don't
Like, is he
know.
already on
Oh,
your
wait.
friends list
No,
and in
there's-
blocked users?
You're definitely not Geo, right?
Nope.
Is
I
the
think
server
so. What's
full?
happening?
Are you Thunderstein?
Is the server full?
Is
a
the
good
server
question.
full?
No, the server is not full.
Can you check and then tell me?
So
Yes,
so when I
I'm
when I
just-
when I here's
yeah,
the thing.
there's 43 players. The server.
When I restart the game, it says I can join Ryan again. But then when I
Okay.
join Ryan, it says server not found.
join the. Can you join clubs on your level?
I'm gonna try it through clubs this time.
Try joining the J Smith OTI club.
Sorry, we're loading.
Oops.
Not Joshy enough for the Josh Club.
It does say starter access, even though I definitely
Are you?
spent $30 on the game.
Is it possible that because you have 2 Uplay accounts, right?
Is this the right one? Because it has it didn't ask me to set stuff up.
It says.
Yeah, and your server doesn't appear still. I mean,
I hear your frustrations. Don't get me wrong.
I just I'm gonna launch through the Epic thing again and see if that gives me the right access that I. Okay, so now Epic, even though I've done it 7 times, wants me to go to Ubisoft and log in again.
It's all right. Crashed for me as well.
It crashed for you too?
It did crash for me as well.
I have no idea.
Honestly, like it's only custom servers that do this. So I'm gonna hit you with something that Josh, you're not gonna love.
I play custom servers all the time.
Yeah, I mean we're trying
But
to
tell
play
me
them all.
something I won't love.
What?
Tell me something I won't love.
What if we just like all join a summer?
I've been dying for that the
you
whole time.
you literally said tell me, and then 2 words into what I was about to say, you interrupted me.
yeah,
Here's the
because I
thing.
heard what you said. You said let's join something that already exists.
No, it's just let me join a summer game, and then all 3 of you join on me.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I mean, so here's the thing. Like, I launched the game with Epic instead of Ubisoft, and now I have club access, so I bet you I can join now.
Huh. That's
Right.
weird.
I'm the best with my silver medal.
Join on Ryan.
Join on me. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it worked this time. So literally, launching the game with the same account on 2 different things gives you 2 different levels of access.
That's stupid.
I cannot fucking believe that. But I'm in.
Okay, there we go. So we're not doing custom tracks; they're just summer tracks, but that's okay. We'll be able to at least play the game.
Wait, just join my game now.
I did. I'm in. All right,
Yeah,
join
Ryan.
No,
Good.
we're in.
We're in Ryan's.
We're in 2 different games. Me and Apollo and Mouth appear to be in the same game. You appear to be in your own custom server, which I don't want to play because it's crashed the game for me like 4 times.
Okay, I'm joining.
I apologize for the shortness of my tone, but it was very unambiguously stated maybe less than 100 seconds ago.
When Apollo said he joined the game,
Yes.
I thought he was implied that he
I
joined.
joined yours too, but I did. I joined Ryan.
It's just the
And I didn't realize
cacophony
you
of
wasn't.
misinformation.
See? Yeah, there's a comedy of errors, right? There's no need to be upset.
Not upset, just want to
No,
be,
it's
just
okay.
want to
You're-
be, just want to be heard.
You're okay.
Like, and the sounds are clearly making it to the ears, but then something's getting lost in translation on the remaining steps. Now we're all in the same game. We can play Trackmania. We can have fun.
Not with that attitude.
What attitude?
Yeah.
I just want to get us all in the same game, and then 90% of the way through a solution. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like when you're troubleshooting your mom's computer being broken, and then like you've done 9 out of the 10 steps on the troubleshooting, and she's like, "Hold on, I've got an idea." And you're like, "No, Mom, fuck off. We got to get to step 10, and then we can hold the power button down for 5 seconds when we turn it on, okay?"
Wait, that was real. That was real.
Never talked to my mother like that.
You got to complete the troubleshooting before you move on to other stuff. I would never tell my mom to F off.
You just did
I would politely say,
on national television.
let's just finish the checklist first.
I asked Ryan's mom if we can F on.
What'd she say?
Yes.
Ooh. Hear that, Ryan?
It doesn't really bother me. Like,
Your mom is effing on Mal?
If that's what my mom's into, you know, she's a mature lady. She and my father can choose what they want to do with their lives.
It is a very polygamous.
Choose the F on Mal?
It doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother you at all? I took 7th place.
That's pretty good.
I didn't finish.
I also
trying to
did
be
not
better.
finish.
I started later than you.
You're absolutely right. You did.
So happy. So how was your weekend, Ryan?
It was good.
What'd you have for dinner?
On
He hasn't had it
Saturday.
yet.
Well, I assumed he meant on the weekend. Am I insane? Am I? Am I the only one who doesn't understand language, or the only one who understands language? I'm losing it.
Sorry, woof woof bark.
On Saturday, we had sushi, and then last night we had butternut squash ravioli.
How was the ravioli?
It was very good, actually. I'm normally not. I don't like ravioli that much, and I don't like butternut squash that much, but it turned out very well.
Did you make it?
Well, it was one of the like HelloFreshes.
Ah, yeah.
You like those?
Sometimes. Like the honestly, the HelloFreshes without meat are pretty nice because they don't take very long to cook, which is really what I'm looking for out of this stuff in the first place.
Do you feel like it's too much waste?
It is a lot, for sure. It would be nice if there was a way around that, while still maintaining the service level of the product, for sure. That's definitely when I think of the negatives about it, that's one of the things that would make me not want to get it in the future.
I know for their side it would be more work, but if you could have like a tick box and be like, you don't need to send me a packet of like flour.
Oh yeah.
You know, like all those little like individual bags of
I hear
like
ya.
one-use spices. I'm like,
Oh, dude, the shit that annoys me though is like some of the stuff that they expect you to have is fine. Like when they're like use salt and pepper, I'm like, yeah, fair enough. But sometimes they're like, you know, put a quarter cup of milk into this, and I'm like, we ain't got it. We're not milk consumers. We have butter. Like, well, we can put butter in it, but when they want us to put milk in it, I'm like, it's a no-go. So I don't know what you put in there.
Like weird milk.
Yeah, but like I've done it before. Like when you make pasta and you put like almond milk in it instead, it's like.
yeah, no.
It's
You get
too.
different vibes from that? I don't get different vibes from that.
I get different vibes from that.
Oh
for
no.
sure.
Yeah, I can't substitute almond milk.
Or like rice milk or like oat milk. See, it's not the same. I just
can
end
do
up
it.
like doubling the amount of butter.
Oh yeah.
Usually turns out okay. Doesn't taste like it was intended, but it does taste like butter. So
Butter's good.
Food is just a butter vessel.
some situations.
All situations.
Use cream.
How was your weekend?
Don't have any cream either.
Yeah, if he doesn't have milk, he's
Why?
probably gonna have cream.
Do you drink your coffee black?
I do.
Me too.
I just think like they include some stuff that I'm like, come on, we have oregano, but then they want us to have brought our own milk, and I'm like, I don't live in the Leave It to Beaver universe.
Well, you probably just can't transport milk easy too.
I don't
I'm
like.
sure that-
Maybe I understand the food safety issues with dairy for sure, but they include like sour cream sometimes. I don't know if like sour cream doesn't go bad because it's already bad, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people do have milk. I wouldn't. I'm the same way though. Like I don't drink it, so I very rarely have it unless I know a dish is gonna require it.
yeah.
So, but I always have sour cream though. They don't gotta send that. I always
Really, you always have
Oh.
sour cream in the house.
I'm a big advocate of the sour cream.
Whoa, what about like Greek yogurt?
I don't always
ever-
have it, but I like it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I sub plain unsweetened for sour cream,
Mm-hmm.
and I use that in like chili or different things.
I love chili.
So good. I can't get beef, bro.
You can't get beef, bro.
No, the Instacart. The
Sold
No
out of
beef.
beef.
no beef.
You don't need beef.
You don't need
I want beef though.
but yeah.
I've been craving some burgers.
I haven't made burgers at my house ever.
No.
Really?
Well,
Yep.
can I? I'm gonna
I
play a
do
little.
not have a grill.
I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate.
You don't need a grill. You can do it in your skillet, weenie.
I know, but I don't do that.
Why not? Cast iron burgers are some of
I
the best.
don't have a cast iron skillet.
They're $20 and they last lifetimes times 10.
All right, go ahead and buy me one then.
You know what? Maybe I'm gonna go back in time to your wedding, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna freaking first of all.
Actually, I still have your Canadian dollars since we've been.
Yeah, that was kind of a meme gift. I thought you would have.
I love it. We haven't gone to
You
Canada.
should have exchanged that before the
Yeah.
whole.
Ah, shit, you're right. That's okay. The idea is to use it in Toronto when I see you.
Dude,
You know,
do it
after the apocalypse.
Maybe next year.
When we could both wipe our asses with the paper money.
Excuse me?
Dude, that's probably a federal crime.
Yeah, but it won't be after the world goes to hell and we're in a wasteland
We're
apocalypse.
doing like all right up here.
Canada's gonna be like Taco Bell and Demolition Man.
It's not that bad up here right now for the most part.
Look, I beat Ryan.
I'm like, I don't think you need to make burgers at home because you probably eat them when out more than almost every other dish.
You think so?
I would bet that
I don't like eating burgers when I go out, though.
I believe you probably still eat
try
a
to-
decent amount of burgers when you go out.
I'd say like more recent years of my life, I try not to eat as much as I want to. I'm like, you know what, bro? Get something different. But it's true. I like a good burger. Doesn't matter.
I mean, I did my classic menu routine on Friday, where they were like,
What is?
they were like, "Are you ready to order?" And I was not. But while Kate ordered, I just picked something off the menu, and I was like, "This sounds good." Had a Moroccan market salad, delicious.
Did it have nuts in it?
It did have some slivered almonds.
I knew it.
It was delicious.
Paula, how was your weekend?
It's uneventful, you know.
Did you stream?
Sorry, are we in space?
What do you mean by
Slow-mo.
that? There's a little slow-mo time.
This is a little slow-mo time.
Accent on the slow-mo.
Tomo.
I don't know where to go. Sorry, I'm having that issue again where there's like no indication where to go.
Just go
Go to the
where
checkpoint.
follow your nose.
I spent the first 30 seconds trying to go in the hole here, and everyone's like, "Oh, you go around."
You can go around the hole, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
I mean, you can
Yeah,
go
go
through
around.
it. You can go through it if you want. It might even be faster if you.
It's
can,
not.
If you
Slower.
could land it right, though.
Slower. That's slow mode.
Uh-oh.
It's not slow-mo so much as it's like low grav.
You want to go around the hole.
You just go around the side. You'll find it a little easier, I believe.
And you may find yourself
Living in a rundown shack.
Turn to a spaceship sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's slow-mo plus little reactor time. This course is a little wonkus. I'm not gonna deny it.
no.
I like the pure tracks. I'm a pure track individual.
Same. Although, you know, I've gotten a fair bit better with ice slowly.
I'm getting there on ice.
I don't mind wacky tracks. I just want to know where I'm going.
Look, you're gonna
Go around,
you're turning
then
me
you
into
go-
a bit of
then
a
you
monster
Go
here.
down the big hole.
It is a
You
straight
go through
track.
the blue.
But it's not though. There's literally a wall, and you just
Go around the wall.
no. Like halfway through the course, there's a big wall, and I didn't know where to go.
You got to
Oh.
Tony Hawk it.
Yeah, you got to Tony Hawk it.
See, I know that now, but how the hell am I supposed to know that first time around?
Well, you don't. That's the beauty
You
of
do.
track.
I always do like a slower, just like not trying to race. I got the dev medal, bruh.
Oh,
Or author medal. No big deal. Yeah, I always do like a practice run where I'm not trying to go fast. I'm just trying to get the lay of the lands. Because otherwise I get too frustrated, and that's not good.
It's like people aren't going to complete your Mario Maker levels in one go. You know what I mean?
I
Yes,
did.
You always
I
know
did.
where to go.
I did.
No.
Yes.
Nah.
You just go to the right mostly.
what if you think of it less like a racing game and more like a puzzle game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what it means?
Like your first couple of runs, you're just trying to figure out like, oh, I do this here and this here, and then you're after that. That's where you get to the point where you're like, we're gonna, solve world peace.
It's like Super Meat Boy.
It's a little like Super Meat Boy.
You gotta get to the end. How you get there, you'll find along the way. Like the friends we met.
Oh no, this is bad.
Josh, it's an incredible time.
Thank you. It's top 10 at least for now.
I also got the author medal, but I'm still like 2 seconds down. You hit the turbo part on the Tony Hawk?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta hit the turbo.
I'm
button.
trying. I don't know if I've ever had that much velocity.
What?
46 seconds.
Go through the hole. Yeah.
I will admit, it hasn't been the smoothest Trackmania experience for a new player. To have it be joke ice tracks, followed by it not working, followed by it almost not working.
I tried to curate the tracks on mine as best I could. Like I don't think that the June tracks were that great, or the summer tracks.
I started July. They're pretty good so far.
Yeah, some I like.
I haven't played. It's probably been like 2 weeks since I played this.
17th.
I got 13th.
I got 9th.
I even got beaten by Macros.
He's Australian.
He's Australian. They drive on the wrong side of the road.
He's American.
He lives in America, but he's Australian on the inside.
Oh, he's a liar.
Dude, he let his dog get put in a headlock by a kangaroo.
That is a different guy. Those are
I don't
two
know.
different individuals. I think.
See, I can beat you guys in the Golden Goblet.
You'd be in there at least.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Dan,
He's not.
who, as we've established, but he had a good spirit.
Mm.
I hear. I actually didn't watch anybody else's videos, but that's what I've heard.
My anime car has my fastest lap on this, and it's hard to beat.
Are you able to show it on stream?
Yeah, we're going fast enough and it's beating me fast enough that I can't really see it.
Does it have nudity?
No, it's just like the faces that you know what is going on under.
Okay. I don't
Beyond.
like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know we talk about this very often.
Yeah. Anime
I'm just stunned how much anime pornography there is.
Yeah?
Brother.
There's so much. Like, you would.
But there's a market for it. Like,
Well, I'm not saying like. Trust me, I'm not like. Why are they making it? I know why they're making it because people are jerking it. But like,
yeah.
on Steam they have like the girlfriend simulators. There's like probably one girlfriend simulator that's either 3D or acted by a real adult human woman. Comes out maybe one a month, once every 2 weeks. Pornographic anime games to jerk to, at least 2 to 3 a day, and it's not an exaggeration. If anything, it might be like 8 to 10 a day.
And that's your favorite?
Those are the ones I try to look out for. I got them on my wish list. Like, there's so many. I'm not expecting that the appetite's going to diminish necessarily. I'm more just like, there's so many.
You gotta feed the need.
There is a big need.
Is there?
Yeah.
Ryan.
I just mean, like, I would have thought by now someone would have come out with the Google of hentai. And then we wouldn't need
What
to...
does that mean?
I mean, we wouldn't have to clog up Steam with inferior products. People would just be like, it's time to jerk. I'm going to, Hiago.com or whatever.
Don't type that in.
I guess here's my question. I don't understand why people are jerking off to puzzle games on Steam. Isn't there?
No, I agree with you there.
There's got to be something else out there that fulfills the need more. Or is it like a shame thing where they're like, oh, I meant to just play this game, but I don't know what happened. Now I'm a sticky mess.
I think it's like it just combines the two loves of their lives.
But those
Jerking it to anime and jerking it to video games.
But it's
They've
inconvenient
done it.
to jerk and play a game.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're deliberate, so you only need to use the mouse to play the game with one hand.
You won't last 10 seconds playing this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they only need to develop like for the first minute, and then they're done. They completed the whole game. Sell it to you for $15.
It's just weird.
Are these like single-use video games?
I think that's what it is. I think people are like, you know, your brain starts chasing the dragon. So eventually, you know, you started off, you were jerking off to like, I don't know, like Simpsons porn. And then like after that, you're like, well, I can't do that again. So you go
Family Guy it
you go
is.
Family Guy, the Cleveland Show. And then before you know it, you're like, I don't even want to go down that road. I don't know where that's going. I don't like where that's going.
Where would that go? Like Rick and Morty?
I think Rick and Morty's probably like second on the list.
Yeah.
Right now, what's the view count, Chad? I can't see it. Let's assume we're at like 4,000. I bet there are at least 250 people in chat that have jerked off to Rick and Morty. I'm calling it 250.
Lion dongers if you jerked off to Rick and Morty. And if you don't have lion dongers, top right. I guarantee you've got Amazon Prime.
I thought you were gonna say if you haven't jerked off to Rick and Morty, subscribe. And I was like, you know what? Those are the people I want, quite frankly.
No, you want the Rick and Morty jerkers.
No, because then they're probably gonna jerk off to our show, which probably like
Hell yeah, that's
500
what we-
people watching this have probably
There's
jerked
not
off.
enough people that have jerked off to our show.
You guys are freaking gross.
Gross.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, dude, I
Bro!
had a sandwich this
people?
weekend,
Fuck
and the
that.
bacon was so crispy. Mm-mm.
That
How
is
many
delicious.
people do you think like jerked off to Ross from Friends?
I would say
Only the leather pants episode.
I would say at least 1 million human beings have jerked off.
You think a
To-
million
Yes,
human beings
absolutely.
have jerked to Ross?
Well, let me rephrase. I think it's happened 1 million times.
It's like one person keep going back to the pail.
You got to be a
I think
masochist.
you have like no understanding whatsoever of
Hey, I got 7th.
sexual.
I don't, dude. People were probably jerking into broadcast television back in the day,
Like
but pre-internet,
Mrs. Cleaver just jerking it.
you got to knock it out before the commercial break.
In
Millen-
high school chat, Ryan used to have a really crusty Sears catalog.
How'd you know about that? Did I ever tell you the story about how in 5th grade, my neighbor, who was my age, I mean, he didn't own the place, but you get the idea. He was like, check it out, I'm going to get Spice Girls wallpaper. And I was like, do it. In my head, I was definitely like, they're hot. He didn't, though.
You wanted Spice Girls wallpaper.
Yeah, dude. It was pre-internet.
Oh, he's just looking to jerk it.
Jerk off to your own wallpaper.
Spiced up his life.
Yeah, exactly. Every boy, every girl.
Tell me what you
recently asked him to do
You
it.
really, really want.
It was a different time, dude. People nowadays are jerking in without like time restrictions. Back in
all
the
they
day,
have-
you're like, if I don't finish by the time Friends is over, it's gonna be Will and Grace. I'm on a crunch. Can't help but notice I'm being labeled as a prude, and yet I'm the only person wading into this conversation.
I mean, I'm on the other side of the coin on this one. You know that.
What?
Tails?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I can't wait for Will and Grace.
I was really waiting for it. I was like, I gave it to him. I served it up to him. Is he gonna take it?
That was a good setup. I really do appreciate it.
I had that moment where I was like, oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, Apollo, you're going to hate this track because you actually, at the end of this one, if you want to get the best time possible, you don't follow the track. Yeah. Anyway.
Look,
Anyway,
I'm not ashamed of what I jerk off to. I just don't. I'm not gonna be the one to bring it up. You know.
I understand.
I know.
That's the jerk off, like respectable jerk off man code is
Quiet.
what that is.
Yeah.
You don't be ashamed of what you jerk off to, but don't ever bring it up. But if someone asks you about it, go ahead, go to town. You've been given the keys.
I agree. Couldn't agree more. But I think this conversation is making some of the people in the call uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable. I just
I'm
I
not.
don't know how
I
you
just don't
can
know
talk
what the
about
way
jerking
in
off
on it.
for
Yeah.
so
What do you want me
much.
to say?
It's like, you know.
What are you, a prude?
No. Tell
Me
me
and
more.
Apollo
I
are
like
on the
hearing
same-
about like what you jerk to. Like
Apollo
tell me
and
about
I-
like your furry stuff.
We're like the picture of those two muscular arms bonding over this. Banter engines plus plus fur enthusiasts bonding over providing entertainment about gross conversations. And then Mouth is like the cat that is making the face. You know what I mean? Josh is like, tell me what you jerk to, and Mouth's like, eh.
Oh, that's really good.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean by you don't go where the. Okay, I'll be over here.
Anyway, how was your weekend, Josh?
It was good, thank you. It was my father-in-law's birthday, so we went over there on Sunday. And that was fun. And yeah, not too eventful, I'd say.
You know what Adam Sandler would say?
What's
Not
that?
too shabby.
I played a ton of Paper Mario.
Ah, the Origami Kang.
Origami Krang.
Oh,
The TMNT spin-off that you never knew you wanted. But that's super good. I'm a big fan of that. And probably,
is that on the DS?
yeah, it's on the Dream Switch.
People still playing DS?
Oh yeah, it's It's the biggest selling console in history.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you switch?
Mouth, it is on the Switch.
Yeah, well, that's why I figure I play it on the Switch. Because you can play it on the big screen or on the go.
Dude, this
I've
works.
played it both modes. I've played it on the big screen, and I've also played it not on the go, but like on the small screen.
Hey, do your Joy-Cons still work?
I had to buy a Joy-Con replacement kit to do
much was
weird
that?
shit inside of the Switch.
Yeah, how much was that?
It's like $15.
That's bullshit, dude.
Dude, well, like
Somebody should really take Nintendo to task. Here's what I want to see out of a Nintendo Direct. How did the class action lawsuit go that's gonna give me money to buy another Joy-Con?
Yeah, it's bullshit that Joy-Cons are $80 and you can only buy them in pairs.
Yep.
The dumbest, biggest racket of all time.
It's bullshit,
I got
dude.
fourth.
I got a 7.
I got DNF.
Wow.
That's good.
I went for the DNF means don't fuck with me because my time's too good to even show.
I fell out of the track and drove around for 3 minutes.
You can hit B to restart if you.
Oh, it was much more fun to explore the world.
Apollo.
I'm still waiting on a good course. We'll get one, I'm sure.
Play
This is a lot of dirt. You're not gonna like it.
This one's not so bad.
Yeah, this
Look,
one's
I'm gonna
great.
be honest with you. If you're like anti-ice, sure. If you're anti-ramp, sure. If you're anti-dirt, get a refund as soon as possible.
I'm not anti-dirt or ramp. I'm anti-ramp that shoots you off into the wrong
And the
direction.
wall, and the ramp, and the ramp, and the wall, and the. You know that one?
Nope.
It's Dr.
Did I say no
Disrespect's Dr. Disrespect's Fortnite song.
He has a Fortnite song, like a Fortnite song.
Yep. You don't read my my text, huh? I recommended it to you several times. It's good if you like Fortnite and Dr. Disrespect. So I think you would love it personally.
Is he going to YouTube or something?
I think it's still like up in the air.
What's going on with that guy?
Yeah, it's
No one
like
knows, right?
unknown. I don't know how
Do
much.
you know?
Well, no, not at all. But I did read the interviews that he gave with Polygon and the Washington Post, where they were
He
like,
gave it.
"Oh yeah," where they were like, "Hey, why'd you get banned?" And he's like, "I don't know." And then they were like, "Was it because of this stuff?" And he's like, "I don't really want to talk about it."
Oh. Is he apparently
But,
he's
like-
gonna sue or something or
Is
try
is
to?
apparently that's being considered.
I think that's like that's what you say to pretend like you didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say anything legally actionable about this situation, but what I would say is...
I mean, he seems like a stand-up guy. I'm sure he wouldn't do anything.
I mean,
bad.
he is a stand-up guy. Have you ever seen him stand up? He's like 6'7".
Stood up in the bathroom.
Okay, now.
I mean, like, it has no past history of like filming people in a bathroom or.
You're just
cheating on his
jealous.
wife with a fan
You're
or-
jealous because he's taller than you. It's okay. You can admit it. And he has
He's really respect.
and he has better hair.
Just don't think he'd do anything like that. You know. It's just
I mean,
weird.
this is how you find yourself in court, Mister.
Probably a piece of shit.
Probably
listening
you better hope it's not the
did.
you better hope it's not the basketball court. you're completely screwed. Oh, son of a. Hold on. Stop asking me for legal analysis. I'm trying to beat Josh.
I don't think you will.
I don't think I will either. When did you get so good?
I've always been good.
Why is it that, like, when we were teenagers, I beat you at almost every game?
Oh, you're good at.
I know,
teenage-
right? But now that I play video games professionally and you work a white-collar job, you're better than me. How did that happen?
I think they think it's blue collar.
That is a weird question.
It's weird, right? How did it happen?
It's because I still use a good part of my brain to focus on the game, whereas like you're so dual-minded that like you're focused on the conversation more than the game.
I do
So, like,
do
you're
most
like
of the heavy lifting.
60-40 split of like banter versus game.
It's probably true.
I'm like 30-70 with like more game than banter. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. It's almost like complimentary.
Yeah, like you can carry on more conversations whilst playing games than I can. Like I need to stop and smell the roses. So like when you guys were talking about like jerking it and stuff, like I was being quiet, but I also got the best time. Like it wasn't me being a prude, it was just me trying to get the best lap possible on that course.
I did not mean to be so prude. It was not me. It was my food. Just popped up to say hello, and now it's going back down below.
I like that. What is that?
Awesome Powers 4 coming on next year.
420?
Come in next year.
Maybe, I don't know.
Awesome.
It'll be good, I'm sure.
Yeah, Mike Myers he's had a late career resurgence.
No, he hasn't.
Absolutely not. Although that new Halloween
Michael
movie.
Keaton has.
Michael Keaton has.
Yes, he really has.
Birdman, Vulture.
You talking about Spider-Man?
Bird.
Yep.
I see. I've run out of time.
You could do donuts at the start.
No, see what I do is I hold L, get off of the map, and then drive around.
You can do that.
Hell. Yeah, did you guys see Tenet is indefinitely delayed?
Yeah, fuck Christopher Nolan.
Nah,
honestly.
not fuck Christopher Nolan, but I know where you're coming from with this one.
It's coming to theaters, right?
Well, that's what, like, he made that trailer that was like, it's very clear that we're coming to theaters. Check it out. And then everyone was like, I don't know. And then, like, a month later, they're like, yeah, you're right.
But like, he had a chance to, like, release his fucking movie online and be a, pioneer in the industry. But instead, he has a fucking boner for film. It's, we gotta be on a 42-inch. That's what he sounds like.
But that's like $100 million movie. They got that one's, if possible, they got to take it to theaters.
I understand that.
It could just not take it anywhere, and it could not release like it just did.
They're just waiting. It'll release when it's okay to release.
And how much money do they lose waiting on it?
They don't. I mean, they'll make the money when they release it.
For a girl like you, come into my life.
When the little movies don't come out, I'm mad. When the big movies don't come out, I'm like, I get it. That's a big investment. But you know what should piss you off is they could just release that shit like in Canada right now, or South Korea, or like they could have their world premiere in Wellington, New Zealand.
That doesn't have the coronavirus in it. Yeah,
Exactly, dude. Like I understand not putting it in theaters, but at the same time, like, what did New Zealand do to you, Christopher Nolan? I thought that's where you were from.
Is he from New Zealand?
Pretty
mate?
sure he's British.
What's the difference?
Well, right now?
Yeah.
Hey, is he British? He's American.
Goodbye.
That's Peter Jackson.
Is he British?
No, he's from New Zealand.
Peter Jackson's from New Zealand?
Yeah.
Why do you think the Hobbit Shire's there?
Why do you think the Hobbit
the
Shire is
Hobbit?
there? Hey, it's me, Peter Jackson. Oh yeah, prove it. I'll have some fush and chops. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Fush and chaps.
You were in New Zealand, weren't you?
Nope.
He was in Scotland and Australia.
Scotland. That's the one I was thinking of.
Scotland. New Zealand is the Scotland of Australia.
I think that makes actual sense. I think that makes sense.
You think so?
Like, here's let me give it to you straight. North America is to Canada, as Europe is to Scotland, as Asia is to South Korea, as Africa is to Morocco, as Oceania is to New Zealand.
I think Morocco and not Madagascar.
Like 4 people live on Madagascar.
Ooh.
Hey, Apollo, your car is upside down. I just thought you should know.
Paul, you wanna race facing up?
Point the car in the direction you want to go. I find that gives you the best chance for success. In my
When doing it fine, it's just at a point in the map you become a spaceship and the car doesn't want to go on the ramp, just flies off.
and the wall and the ramp of the stairs and the hey, new best time. Madagascar is 6 times Canada's population. What?
That's crazy.
I honestly thought only elephants and lions live there.
Geo Major.
I don't think elephants or lions live there.
Really?
Why not?
You haven't seen the movie, clearly. You know, you know who's in it? David Schwimmer.
Dude. Oh, that's when people were jerking it, not Ross.
Yeah, because Ross is a nerd. But when he played that giraffe or whatever. Wait, is he in that, or am I thinking of Ben Stiller, who is kind of like
You're
short,
thinking of Ben Stiller.
short
It's the
David
same
Schwimmer?
thing. You think people are jerking it to Schwimmer on Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
Korehi?
I flip every time on that last part.
Yeah.
I had like the best laugh of my life the entire time and thinking this last part's gonna fuck me. And then it did.
The lap of my life. And I've never turned this way before. I swear. It's split 2. And I'm ahead of you, oh baby. Then, come on. Come on.
And Jam.
Come on. Come on. Somebody else has got to.
And I'll hold it on the splooge.
Want it that way.
Who's your favorite boy band from the 1990s? Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Boys to Men.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Thank you.
I think
Right.
I think
I beat
NSYNC rips a little harder, quite frankly.
Yeah, I agree.
Centeron, you're a cheater.
Glunk.
I feel like people just drop out of the sky and get on like the ramp here.
That honestly is Apollo-esque. If I have a complaint about Trackmania, I hate the tracks where you try your hardest to get a good score, or a good time, I should say, and then when you watch better replays, they just fly off of the second to last corner and then like land at the exit. That shit pisses me off, I'll admit.
I'm with you.
Oh, dude, I could have said such a better time.
My streak continues.
He's
Still in the top
doing
10.
really well. He's doing very well.
Still in the top 10. I could be a contender if you just let me.
That was
Beat
the one.
Ryan.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're in 11th?
Yeah, he was in 10th for a long time.
Ah. You guys should participate in the Golden Goblet. Oh, this is a track. This is a track. It's got it all. It's got concrete snakes. It's got the Morpheus tunnel. It's got ice, but not bad ice. This is a track.
Oh, this bad boy.
This is a track, lads.
I got a gold on it, not an author though.
This is a beautiful. Oh, the Morpheus tunnel.
Might be like the best corner I've ever taken in any game ever. I know that's not a high bar to beat, but
What about 4 corners in PUBG?
That's the best corner, yeah. Because we always win
Beach
with it.
Boys are not having a concert in your town in 2 weeks.
Who?
It's not in chat. Says the Beach Boys are having a concert in their town in 2 weeks. No, they're not.
They probably are.
Oh, are they? Is that a European town? I was thinking it was gonna be an American.
I think America's done with the Beach Boys.
Wouldn't that be nice?
you know,
Wouldn't that be?
Yeah, it's a good one.
That was a good one.
Can you believe the lead singer of the Beach Boys is named Mike Love?
Not Mike Fox.
He could play
Wait,
the
why is that
bongos.
weird?
Because his name's Love.
And he speaks into a mic.
Exactly.
Oh,
Microphone Lover. Yeah, they believe Mike Love is short for Microphone Lover.
Paul's
I'm in
gonna
second place. That one last line. There goes. Sorry. I just wanted the glory of second place for a momentary second.
You know, second is pretty good.
Apollo?
I wouldn't
Oh,
let
my
yourself get too
I
beaten
got
up over it.
I got third, and I'm like, did Apollo just beat me? But then they bounced him back.
Okay, I'm gaming.
He's good now.
He's gaming. He's got it. He's beginning to believe.
No, dude, I told you. Thus begins the Apollo Trackmania arc.
I want it to happen. Once he gets it.
Well, no, like I will. Like, I should be fair because I was unfair earlier. These courses are better than the ones we played the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first like 2. The first 2 we played can suck my ass, but
Yeah. There's some bad courses.
dude,
Oh, no such thing as bad courses, only bad drivers.
anything with like a fucking massive jump at the end that like flies you in at 800 miles an hour. That's dumb. I spent 2 minutes going around that course only for my car to slam into the goalpost. Like, hate it. But this course is a good course.
Yeah, dude, Morpheus Tunnel is a top tier obstacle. By the way, because your audio must have cut out when you asked what Morpheus Tunnel was. That's the tunnel with all where you go extremely fast and there's lots of orange pillars in your way.
But why is it Morpheus?
Because you gotta jack into the Matrix to get through it without getting hit.
Do you
Morpheus
let off
is
the gas, or do you just keep it going the whole time?
I have had runs where I stay on the gas the whole time, but it's low percentage. It's a low percentage play.
Like the 5-minute timers. They
Yeah.
basically make you gotta play safe.
You gotta
some days.
compromise, I agree.
Yeah.
I just copied my personal best. Like I took his homework. Just like changed a little bit to make it look like I didn't copy him.
Okay, but,
Oh, Ryan, you fucked it.
dude, I told you, I like this course. Don't distract me, you scumbag! I was gonna kill it! Thanks for your compliment, Josh. Thanks for your compliment distracting me and making me lose my split.
Sorry.
Really appreciate your niceness.
Dude, that happens to me all the time with this game. I'll do like a really good section and I'll verbally be like, yeah, Mouth, good job, brother. And then I distract myself and then I screw up the next part.
Oh,
It sucks.
I hear that, dude.
The Morpheus tunnel.
The Morpheus Tunnel! I hit Trinity, dude!
I'm out of time. Time to hold L and fucking drive around.
No, you
Yep.
beat your
This is
best.
way better than doing this, by the way.
Just beat your best time by 6 seconds. It's not hard. Are we getting top 10? Oh, baby, yeah, we are.
But how do you look at the thing?
Right bumper.
God damn it, Josh.
I know.
Oh, Morphe!
Just nobody knocked me out. I haven't had a single top 10 yet today. Give me this one?
Your number should be on the back of your car and what spot you're in.
What
the fuck?
He's right.
It must have always been the same number last.
Just
And this is the first time it's Bro, there you go. Some Australian bastard kicked me out of the top 10, so.
Is it macros?
No, it's G-Box.
GG box. Ryan, you did great. Well done.
And the tip of the cap to you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Tip of the cap to you. We could do one more. I think we're in the good part of the... Because, like, summer starts with tracks that are 4 seconds long, and then it ends with tracks that are just 90 degrees. Like, non-stop square... Oh, son of a bitch.
What were you talking about?
Is this one? Is this one?
Wait. Manage server.
It's
vote
not
to
your
play
server.
next
Okay, yeah. This one is ass. Hit me with, give me an F1 on this.
Definitely skip this one.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's go.
We have the power.
What are,
Hey,
I don't
now we all
mind. I don't mind the one that's 90 degrees but not ice. But 90 degrees ice is pretty bad. But I actually think the next one is the one that everybody hates. That starts with the huge ice corner.
put me
I
on
love
it.
that one.
Actually, I think that might be 23.
That was 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah. That's the
Bro, the
dead-
first course we did with the ice loop-to-loop at the very beginning is just garbage. Like, the whole map is fine, and then it has that start with the ice going. Woo.
I love that start with the ice.
No, like
Morpheus. The ciphered channel.
excuse me.
Ice so stupid. Shut up.
Who's your favorite character from the Matrix one?
Never seen it.
You what?
Shut up.
You've never that is probably the most commonly seen movie in our generation and demographic.
I've only seen the red pill scene, and that's it.
It's a really good movie.
I am stunned. There's almost no movie, dude, because the Matrix is so ubiquitous that for you to have not seen it is mind-boggling.
It's such a good movie. It still holds.
Though, because I don't watch movies, and this is like so. Like a thing about not watching movies is that you don't watch movies. Like,
Yeah,
that's
but, like,
how that works.
If somebody that's like our age was like, I've seen one movie, I would be like, yeah, it's The Matrix. Oh, I screwed it up.
Matrix is so good.
Yeah, I still remember the first time I saw it. I was pretty pog.
I really feel like The Matrix might be the most seen movie amongst like men between 25 and 35.
I don't know.
Either that or The Miracle of Life in health class.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore will probably be up there, I would say. Star Wars? Dude, honestly, it would not surprise me if more people have seen The Matrix than have seen A New Hope in our demographic.
You think?
I do. I believe it. It was insanely, and so was Star Wars, but The Matrix was insanely popular. It inspired a really cool fashion trend, too. Tiny sunglasses and
Leather trench coats.
Leather trench coats.
I feel like more people in our demographic would have seen Wild Wild West. Than
Absolutely
No way.
not. You are, that's one of the stupidest things you've ever said.
I think it's true.
Going straight. That's the end. That's the whole song.
I honestly think that more people have seen The Matrix, again, in our demographic specifically, than Lord of the Rings. There's no doubt it's up there, but...
Now that's a dude. I want to watch Lord of the Rings again.
Dude, you should really... It's like 2 hours long. You should watch The Matrix if you get a chance.
I don't need to see
It's
The Matrix.
really good,
Oh,
dude.
it does the bullets thing and all the red pill.
It has metaphysical stuff going on, not merely the cool action scenes, which, by the way, were groundbreaking.
Yeah, but then there's like the machines, and then everyone's plugged in, and he gets unplugged, and then he gets replugged, and then
Shit, are you sure you haven't seen it?
Yeah, he's spot on.
Spoilers.
Apologies.
it's one of those movies that I know everything about, so like I don't want to watch it.
I don't think
Don't. It's not. It's more about the journey than the destination, brother.
But I know the.
you
No,
don't.
you don't.
You don't know the journey.
Have you seen the woman in the red dress? Ah.
You haven't lived until you've seen sweaty Lawrence Fishburne shaken in that interrogation
Oh my
scene.
God.
Get
And then he goes,
his-
stand up. And then he stands up. Oh, and the lobby
he-
scene.
He rips the freaking Handcuffs.
Yeah, you see any of those in your Spark notes? I don't think so.
It's somewhere between him getting unplugged and replugged.
I don't think I'm gonna get the top 10 here, boys. I'm sitting in 11th right now.
Dude, I'm like 7th, Josh. Get on my level. Wait, I'm 10th.
Oh no.
I got one chance. This is the run of a lifetime right here.
It's a great movie, dude.
I mean, no doubt, but
No, not no doubt. The Chemical Brothers.
If you can pester Ryan to watch Dark, he can pester you to watch The Matrix.
I mean,
think
yeah,
that's
he
fair.
can absolutely.
Not to mention, I even watched The Shawshank Redemption last year.
Yeah, it
Dude,
only
without
took
the
you like
Matrix,
5
you
years,
don't
but
have
you know.
Dark.
What? What'd you say?
Without the Matrix, you don't have Dark.
That might be true, but it's not really a good reason to watch it.
Oh no.
Yeah, but think of it. Because of the Matrix, we have the Matrix 2 and 3.
2 is
You don't even
not that
make fun
bad.
of
Yeah,
me.
you don't get to make. That's our joke.
Get out of here.
That's like me making a furry joke, which I would
Oh.
never do.
You know what? Yeah, you wouldn't.
Honestly, without the Matrix, we might not have furries. So
Most people don't make furry jokes because their jokes are always the same.
Freaking furry. I see it
No, see,
sometimes.
that's a Scotch joke.
I didn't make it. I got.
I was looking through your mod logs and I saw that a Spanish person got banned, and I was like, I wonder what they said. And I put it into Google Translate, and it said, you know, you effing furry. And I laughed and I laughed.
Don't look through my mod logs.
Dude, I'm a mod. I'm a mod.
I'm a mod.
Anyway,
This is a good one.
it is though. This is
mean,
Mayo one. This one's really
yeah,
good.
one more. Just
This
one more.
one's really good. Plus, we already know Jackbox doesn't even work. So,
It
That's
doesn't.
code names.
oh, are we doing code names?
No, but
No,
that's
you
the
can't
one
do
that doesn't
code names.
work.
Code names, you have to play the official code names.
Yeah, yeah, but like no Jackbox. Remember, like the voting never works anymore.
Oh yeah, that sucks. Apollo, this is the first map that you played, I think.
Yeah, I played this one. Oh no, this wasn't the first though.
It's a good
I just
course.
remember that your thing goes first person. You can't see anymore.
Josh, how'd you take that that loop so fast?
You hold in the gas button.
That's just insulting.
Are you hitting the grass patch before you go in?
Am I hitting the grass patch?
I messed it up. I messed it up.
I don't believe so.
But I have a personal best.
Yeah,
The
you said
second loop, just like I can't see the thing, so I run into it every time.
Wahoo!
Here we go.
Which
Now I
loop
remember.
were you talking about, Ryan?
The second first person loop. You exited that with like 40 speed on top of me. I would just like to know the secret so I can finally get the monkey off my back here.
No, you just gotta be good.
Like you're taking it differently than I am. How do you take it?
Like a champ.
You're just not helpful. You know they say
Well, first, I don't know necessarily what. loop.
don't say what ramp. I swear
So
to
it's
God.
it's like the loop that goes like super weird.
This loop, yeah. I mean, it's the second time you go first person.
Yeah, in the weird loop.
No, I
Like you have to go up. You have to go up the Tony Hawk and then like pivot into like the loop mode.
Thanks, chat. I appreciate it. Chat, in case you're curious, chat answered it. The answer is more left.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
I wish you would have.
That's what I said.
Honestly, I wish you would have.
Well,
said more
honestly,
left.
I was so focused on more left myself. That,
More left. Okay, I can do that.
oops.
It also helps if you just hold in the gas.
Oh, that's so much faster, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, this Ryan, I think this was the one without the handicap. I ended up beating your time. I got like 46 seconds or something.
Within the 15 minutes or within an hour?
No, it was like
Wait,
so
you're
the
holding gas
15.
in the second loop?
Yeah,
The
dude, go
15
high on the
minutes.
ramp.
Go,
I
what
did.
did that? Wait, what do you mean go high in the
So
ramp?
I'm trying to
Go
listen to
left.
mouth as well, but
I
I'm
went
telling
as
you,
left as I could possibly go.
Go more left.
you get spit out nicely on the left. I promise. So you go way up on the left, and then instead of coming down at a camber, you come down like flat on the ramp. See, look at that, dude! You're so fast now.
They know my secrets.
F.
What? You guys finish yet?
Once, yeah.
What'd you get?
My dick.
I'm in 8th.
Nice. I am bad at the engine off part.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
I wish I could be good at the engine off.
He's making funny because you can't stop talking.
Yep,
All the time.
he's got it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Bro!
Are you saying that I can't turn off my engine?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm saying you got no
I
brakes.
feel like I turn off my engine quite frequently.
Not when I'm around.
Yeah, well, you just enrage me.
Really?
Yeah, you know that.
That's stunning to me.
Is it?
It is. Because you enrage me.
No.
This is why we're meant to be together, Ryan.
This shit, and I don't know how you win the PR battle, too. That's what pisses me off. You interrupt me 400 times for every one time that I interrupt you, and then I say something like, I make a joke at your expense that's lighthearted. And people are like, Ryan is so condescending. He's so rude.
It's because you had to get into like the chat's heart early, and once you do, they never let go. It's like
bullshit.
you're always being hugged by them. It's really nice.
I have a hypothesis.
So like, imagine if you tried to speak right now and give me your hypothesis.
My hypothesis is the less you're around, the more chat likes you. I think, not you specifically, but all streamers.
Yeah, they just missed me. I wouldn't say they missed me.
I think if I stopped streaming, I would be more popular than I've ever been.
I agree. You should try it.
All right, but chat, you gotta promise not to unsub.
I think like I got in early with high chat, and so like people, you gotta. I have my own chat memes,
Yeah,
the more
me too.
you do that, they make you happy. They like you more. You don't have.
I got my own chat memes.
No, you don't. Not any good.
Like, watch this. Hey, chat, type in this emote right here.
Is it mouth smile?
Like, what is? It's the HC Justin.
There's
Like,
HCJ guys.
Look, chat knows.
Someone's
They
gonna
know.
do it. Cause yeah, see.
They know.
Hey,
There's
you
one
know,
person that looks
you
to
know
see
who's
how-
really
how I
cool? Wolf Guy 84, so cool.
Hey, chat. Say, hey, hi, chat.
Wolf Guy 84 is such a cool dude. And Sundra, very cool and very legal. Super Nut Boy.
Why'd you say what?
Yeah, what?
What?
This chat sucks. No, this level sucks. I hate this level.
Two-nutted boy. Neutral Milk Hotel?
Yeah. Two-headed boy.
With his nuts hanging low and the hair that grows under his balls.
You guys think Ryan just really needs to bust a nut?
My nuts were made busted, dude. We told you about the surgery. Anyway, we'll play some Quiplash or something. See you in 3 minutes.
Right.
I'm gonna piss.
I got first place before I left. I was the only
Same.
one to finish, but I did.
No, I got first.
I got first.
Then why am I in first?
I got first. What a fun game.
Why don't you first this?
First what? Ooh, that was a fart noise. Oh, I just hurt my arm. Ever just like rotate your arm wrong and it's like, and then it breaks?
And then it's like,
All the time. What are we playing?
Mouth.
Yes.
How many feet are in a meter?
How many feet in a meter?
3?
3 and 10 centimeters.
Oh, you're close.
Well, okay, because a foot is 3.54 centimeters, so shut up.
Dude, I'm like it's 3.2, but dude, you were close. I'm impressed.
I was closer when I said
But there's
3.
not 3.2 feet in a meter.
This is what 1 meter equals 3.2 foot on Google.
No.
That's what it says. So if you don't like that, I got 2 words for you. Eat shit.
Eat shit.
Shit.
I said it wrong.
You did.
You know who's the only non-furry streamer who makes good furry jokes?
Me?
Richard.
J Smith OTI.
Richard.
Why? Why not
Does
me?
he? I don't know. You're just shit at it. You just eat shit at it.
I eat shit at it? That sucks. Thought it was pretty good. I at least went to Anthrocon.
That's true. That's still
So, like,
surprising.
I'm more of a furry than you.
No,
If you
Not-
think about it.
not how it works.
I think that's how it works.
You don't want to get into this dick measuring contest. You will lose very quickly.
Because you're measuring more than me?
Yes.
I don't know about that. Let's ask Ryan.
We don't have to.
Hello. What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just fun things.
You both talking about how bad your poops stink.
Pretty close.
Can you not?
Probably talking about who's got a bigger butthole.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
I regret immediately going back for another sip after. Should have
That's
known.
how I get you.
You?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah. You just stole your joke, Valor.
Yeah, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna put on Jackbox Party Pack 6.
Just put Jackbox nut.
Jackbox Nut? When's that one weird game coming out from Devolver with all like the weird people running around?
2 weeks from now.
Oh, that's so.
Oh, I thought you said what game? I was like, that's not the name of it.
Comes out in 2 weeks.
Dude, what if it's not good? Like, I hope it's good, but what if it's not good?
What if it's not good? Eat shit.
Eat shit is what I say to you.
Eat shit, I guess. What music should I listen to?
Excuse me.
Will Anna Managuchi sue me?
Went down the wrong hole. I swallowed down the wrong hole. Oh.
I think the Jamestown soundtrack's pretty good.
Oh, Josh, type into YouTube.
Yeah.
Retro remix review
Why is that?
and play the playlist. It's video game cover songs and it'll be good soundtrack. for
Go
you.
to Google Play Music.
Like, sue me for
Fuck
that?
up, Ryan.
Go to Google
Josh?
Play Music and type in AJA Steely Dan Deacon Blues.
Deacon Blues.
Well,
Hey, how about you go to jackbox.tv and type in
oh, is there a code?
the code?
Didn't know there was a code. This code. It's funny. I don't know.
Oh, I like that.
What do you like?
It's like it got messed up. It was trying to be like oy vey.
I was gonna say it was Oy Vey. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do it.
Well,
Transition.
thank you very much, theme song.
He's at a
Welcome to
studio
Quiplash. I'm Schmitty with an S.
One of those.
Oh, good.
Go to Google Play Music and type in Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. But then just listen to the part over and over where it goes, little old lady got mutilated last night.
Your responses or
Where was London again?
That's what he says, but you'll cut that part and you'll only listen to the little old lady got mutilated last night.
plus there are winners bonuses at stake.
What is that song even about?
Werewolves of London. Woo! Oh. There we go. Oh, that's a good joke. Oh no, dude. Oh no 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 no.
I have like a 3% jinx potential, but it's very unlikely, but it is possible, and I want it to happen. Look at this dude.
Oh.
Okay, it's time
Oh
for some
no
Quiplash.
no.
Our first prompt is.
Our first prompt is a bad thing to say to a cop is he writes you a speeding ticket.
Oh no 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 no.
Okay, vote
Yeah,
time.
but you had to go as fast chasing me or right faster my buzz is wearing off.
Both horrible things to say to a cop because they are in fact things.
I'm sorry. Like, what am I supposed to write, Apollo?
No, I was not making a joke. The answers are both good. I'm saying don't say shit to cops. Anything you say to a cop is bad.
What if a cop is my dad? How about that?
I'm sorry.
And it's his birthday.
He's double.
I'm supposed to not say happy birthday?
And next, the first and second rules of Fight Club. are
The
don't
first
talk about
and
Fight
second
Club.
rules of
The
Fight Club are don't
387th
talk
rule
about
of
Fight Club. What's the 387th rule of Fight Club? No nuts on Thursday or LOL?
Lol.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I don't get it.
It's
I thought you were.
It's Baba Yetu from Civilization.
Oh, I thought you were doing.
That's a good one.
Oh.
Oh. No nut on Thursdays has won.
Not surprised.
Next in line,
A word that should never follow beef.
beef.
Sorry, a word that should never follow beef. From your mother? So I'll just read it this way. Beef from your mother or beef queef?
It's singular. Not
Beef,
gonna make it any better.
beef from your mother is not even bad.
I know.
It's like maybe Kate's mom dropped off some meat that we could eat for dinner. I'll be like, did we eat that beef from your mother? It's not
It
even-
does say a word that should never follow beef, not 3 words.
Why did you vote for that, Mel?
Is
You wouldn't want to share a prison cell with someone named Ghislaine Maxwell or Jeff E. Well,
Wait, is her name actually pronounced Ghislaine?
I believe so, yeah.
The English language is fucking stupid, dude.
I'm actually starting to think that.
Dude, but it would be cool to share a room with Jeff because you would get straight A's for the rest of the semester.
That is Jehisalaini. That is how you would say that.
I don't know.
I guess you guys aren't ready for that one.
Your kids are gonna love it.
I didn't want to finish it because I thought it through in my head, and then that wasn't where I was going with that one, and the punchline is truly horrible, so I apologize. That's genuinely not where I intended for that one to go. All I'm going to say is that the joke will probably be funnier in like 6 weeks when she doesn't kill herself,
L2 is straight ahead, and
but
that's
somehow mysteriously ends up dead before she can testify.
I imagined you laughing at my prompt, and I was like, why are you laughing? It's horrible. The worst thing.
Oh no, I hate this prompt.
Oh, I got that same one, Mal. What do you want to write? Write the same thing.
I don't know. I put one in.
Me too.
Me too. Me too.
You didn't get the same prompt, Ryan.
We might have.
First up,
No, you would know.
Something you shouldn't wear to a job interview.
Oh my god.
Interviewer's husband's shirt or nipple clamps on your bum cheeks.
They go on your nipples.
You really think if you showed up for a job interview? By the way, very progressive to assume that the interviewer is well, and now I'm being the jerk because I was going to say that it's a lady, but it could be a lady and a guy. It could be a guy.
Right here.
Back that idiot into a corner. Didn't I?
Boomer guy.
Weird if somebody showed up wearing a shirt that your husband also owned, you would be like, "You bitch." You wouldn't be like, "We both shop at Men's Warehouse."
They just both wanted to like the way they look.
Okay, next one.
The worst thing to find frozen in an ice cube. Anti-Semitism or a sneaky water molecule.
Like what? Like if you like put like the ice cube in your water, it's just like goddamn juice.
Chad, this is your king, by the way. Wrenches, just give me a pass today. I'll talk to him after the show.
That's what it said.
I just imagined it like melted in the shape of a swastika.
The big crazy twist at the end of the next M. Night Shyamalan movie. He was an Xbox the whole time. He was wilding out the whole time.
Did you guys see on the Unsolved Mysteries that one dude, like all his, he's like inspiring screenwriter,
Glitter
but like all his favorite movies were M. Night Shyamalan.
I did see that.
I feel bad the guy's,
I
of what
forgot.
happened, but I'm also like, there's probably some better inspiration than.
He was an aspiring screenwriter, and his wife was, and I feel bad because he's the victim, but
Yeah.
his wife was like, he loved M. Night Shyamalan movies.
The note he posted on the back of his computer just listed like The Happening, the Signs, and like all these other ones.
The Happening is good if you don't take it seriously.
Correct.
If you think that it was made as a parody, then it's great.
Sometimes John Travolta wildly mispronounces names. How might he wildly mispronounce his own name? Jing Trombone or John Travago?
I would have went with Bomb Toyota.
Hey, Jing Trombone. So good.
Adele.
Is this not you, Josh?
See, I knew you and me were on the same prompt, Malf.
Well, I want to know what Josh got.
Oh, the one that I was talking about. I think we already did that one. Oh, the M. Night Shyamalan one. I thought we ate it.
Round two is
No, he was wilding out.
see the damage.
Because John Travolta's wife recently passed
She
away.
did.
Oh, I didn't. News to me. Who's John Travolta?
He's Grease.
He is Grease. He plays.
Not even joking. I love Grease. That's so
He's-
good.
The entire gun.
Grease lightning, na 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 na. Grease lightning, go, Grease lightning.
We played that song at my wedding.
I remember like everybody in your wedding party started dancing to Grease Lightning like you had practiced it in advance.
We practice it at every other wedding that we've been to.
You know what you should have played at your wedding? God, speed you black emperors, lift your skinny fists like antennas to heaven.
No, you play East Hastings, and then zombies break into the wedding.
Did I? I submitted, but you got 5 seconds. Sorry, what'd you say?
play East Hastings, and then zombies break into the wedding, and then we have a big like 50v50 fight.
I see. A weirdly enticing subject line for an email in your spam folder. Don't click on this, oh face. Your Twitch payout processed successfully. Click to unsub everything or anime porn.
No, what Ryan's clicking.
You know what you should have played at your wedding? Boris's no, Boris's seminal 2006 Japanese metal album Pink.
Yeah, I have that one. I could have played it.
You should have played it.
There's some
good.
Boris and Dragon Slayer doppelganger.
Is there?
Yeah. It's like the first fight when you meet your doppelganger and you guys like fight it out to test each other.
You know what you should have played at your wedding?
Head PE?
That one song by Battles. You know.
No, that's the one.
Speaking in code. Speaking in. You know that one?
It's a good album. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You don't know that one?
It's good old math rock. I listened to that album a lot. Like,
dude, that was a huge album in 2007.
Was it 2007? Okay, whatever.
It's over.
That doesn't add up to 100. Wait a minute. That added up to 99%.
Well, you know what? As usual, the 1% was not there for us.
Not funny.
Oh, the 1%, Kevin. Hey. I see all these kids down there at Occupy Wall Street. You see this? Occupy Wall Street?
Oh, I hate how accurate that was.
But if they're down at Occupy Wall Street, who's occupying Starbucks? Kevin, who's occupying the Starbucks? Kevin, if all the kids are at Wall Street.
Have at it.
The fucking repeating of the same sentence twice in a row. That's just
Occupy Starbucks. That's what I'm trying to say.
Can I get one prompt that doesn't have a negative in it, please? Please.
Have you heard of this?
It's called Quiplash.
Yeah, then they always have the band go like, so you know when to laugh. Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
I am just done. I have mentally. I haven't checked out. I think a different, scarier man has checked in, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
Okay, here we go. The next prompt is
A movie that should never be made into a theme park ride. Garden State, with no space between the words, or The Misting, which is also not the name of the movie. It's called The Mist. But
I was wondering, like, what's the misting?
Garden State, that's the theme park ride that's just like taking the tram.
It's just a Shins concert.
Sitting quietly on a beach towel watching the Shins.
Yeah. That movie sucked. Tried watching it for like 2 minutes.
Dude,
I was like,
when I was like 17, I was like, this is
Ryan's
the greatest movie of all time. I watched it again when I was like 22, and I was like, ooh, it's a little precious. Something you shouldn't get your significant other for Valentine's Day. A Samsung Galaxy Note 8 or a Bible verse.
is that the one that like exploded?
That was the 7,
I believe that this is the one that exploded
I think the
4 or 5 years ago.
one, but it wasn't a note either.
You know so much about the phones. You should work at Samsung. Maybe they could have avoided this situation.
I have a Samsung phone. I have a Samsung television. Maybe they'll just sponsor me.
You didn't want to get a
Mrs.
TCL?
Would you please sponsor me?
That was me.
What was mean?
No, that was me. The worst way to remove pubic hair. Nibble it bit by bit or firing squad.
Note 7 exploded.
I said it was a 7.
You did.
Should put
I just didn't think it was the note.
Note 69.
Wow, look at all that shit that you just got.
Oh, Pod Potato, thank you. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated.
There's a pot in it.
But you did interrupt me with your generosity because I wanted to do a little joke of Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers going, nibble by, nibble by, nibble by. You know,
Okay, next
Josh, you like the Doobie Brothers.
name a candle
Nah.
You saw them in concert recently.
for Kim Kardashian.
Nah.
Who was that then?
I think that was the last
No,
concert I
nah,
went
the one you saw, I saw it on, maybe your parents posted photos of it.
to. Posted photos of me at a concert? No.
Yeah.
The last concert I've been to with my parents was Jimmy Buffett when I was 5.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Talking about the time at the China go.
Name a candle scent specifically designed for Kim Kardashian sex tape, or is that a chicken?
Concert with my parents.
Twitter.com/ Popsmith OTI.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to scroll for a while. Is he a prodigious tweeter?
Nah.
That's round
Okay, let's see. We're in January 6th. We're way. Yeah, the Oak Ridge Boys.
Oh,
You tried to tell me you haven't seen a concert with your parents since you were 5.
Yeah, I
There's
forgot
a
about
damn photo of you smiling right here, watching the Oak Ridge Boys in a local high school auditorium.
Yeah, that was down in Greensburg. Forgot about that. Good call. That was in the before years. Everything basically happened when I was 5 back then. Hmm.
This is the opposite of what the prompt wants, but I still think it's funny.
I just don't know.
Start this show. First one.
Make up a name for the space between your nostrils. Isn't that just a septum or the boogie taint?
Favorite.
These answers pair nicely together. Did you guys see all those TikTok witches hex the moon?
No. I'm not on TikTok, but tell me about that.
I saw it on Twitter. You didn't see that?
I saw it. So was the tweet that you saw the person describing like why it wasn't going to work?
Yes, because they're baby
Okay.
witches.
Because that person was apparently also a witch and talking about how
She's-
no, they just did it wrong.
She is high up in the coven, yes.
It's a very interesting Twitter thread.
Is it just a septum?
I believe so.
And next.
Oh, you're the bio major.
Name the next big sexually transmitted disease. Modelo mites or coronavirus wave 2?
Is it like Modelo because that's a beer and so is Corona?
Yeah, they're both light Mexican lagers.
I had a case of Modelo when I was leaving the beer store, and then I saw the case of Busch Light with the
Really?
corn, and that's what I picked up and left with.
I have to imagine that Modelo is more expensive than Busch Light.
Probably.
I believe
I don't
that.
care about the price. Like I would have done that with anything if it had a cool can on it. If there was any other can with fucking corn on it, I'd probably.
You
grab
really
that.
bought the beer because of the can, huh?
Yeah. What do I care?
Your devices.
What you're supposed to do is look at the alcohol percentage and the price and find the
God.
best ratio. You should always wear a helmet When you're practicing motorcycle safety or when you're Josh?
What is
Mouth.
That's messed up.
That's not me, baby.
Mouth.
I can't believe you're bullying me.
Don't vote. Oh, I already voted for your Josh, but it's Ryan's. Don't vote for it because it's Ryan's. Don't do it.
Oh, baby.
I should have wrote your Josh.
It killed. It brought the house down.
All 28 of them.
It said in like I remember last one that there was like 500 in the audience.
Yeah, no, it's very broken.
It just doesn't work. There's less people here than at an Oak Ridge Boys concert.
Can we ask like Mr. or Mrs. Quiplash like what's going on?
Hey, fix the machines, Diebold. The 4 horsemen wouldn't be as scary if they were the 4 baby men of the apocalypse, or if they were the 4score and 7 men of the apocalypse. That's 87 men, dude!
It's so scary.
I told you it didn't make sense. But
That was good. I like that. I think both were great answers.
They're not horsemen though, so I mean, would you would you rather take on 4 horsemen or
A
4 scores
one,
7?
one duck-sized Abraham Lincoln, or 4score and 7 man-sized ducks.
Round 2. Let's take a look at the scores.
This is completely
Do
gay.
you think people rolled their eyes when Abraham Lincoln said 4score and 7 years ago?
No, they were
You
living
think?
in the...
No, I bet there were people that rolled their eyes that were like, "Come on, man, just say
No, 'cause They probably
87.
were like, what the fuck is a score?
Just say 87, dude. Come on, college boy."
Poor substitute for underwear.
A poor substitute for underwear.
Chad already said my answer, so it must not have been that one.
Just visualizing mine. Oh, gross. Well, I'm visualizing Ryan wearing mine.
Why?
Oh, it's so gross.
Okay, soak it in. Vote away.
A poor substitute for underwear. Mouth's underwear. Spaghetti G-string. An N95 mask, or interviewer's husband's shirt.
I hate the callback.
It's pretty good though.
It is. I just hate it.
I think these answers are pretty good. Not.
I don't like any of them. I voted for spaghetti G-string because I'm stupid.
It's good.
Is it made from like the world's longest piece of That's
Right.
what I should have answered.
You know what's fucked up is that it was a rotini. They went to all that work. No, Mouth's underwear didn't do so well in the popular vote, but still got the electoral college.
I give you a pity vote.
I appreciate it, thank you. Spaghetti G-string, little further ahead.
Man, I thought that'd kill it.
An N95 mask. It's a little further ahead. I gotta tell you, there's an awful lot of our votes went to interviewer husband's shirt. 34%.
The only one that got 3 of the attendees' votes.
That's a great answer.
That's the end. Let's
Thank
see
you.
the final
It's not gonna
scoreboard.
protect your dick from getting COVID, though. That's
Oh,
for sure.
he's got you there.
What will protect your dick from getting COVID? The mask.
There's gotta be there's an answer there. Name a condom that protects your penis from getting the coronavirus.
How many coronavirus jokes are gonna be in the next Quiplash party?
Oh my god. They're just gonna have a whole
Bad thing to do
segment
in
called
quarantine.
like pandemic, or just
Thanks for starting this.
It's gonna be a
vote,
game
guys.
about the
Coming out of jury
coronavirus.
duty. Let's get going.
An N69 mask.
now that we're
The
talking.
answer to the worst substitute to an N95 mask.
You hear about this one?
An N64 mask. All right, that's good. That's good. Oh, this is a deep cut that we're going for. Is your microwave done?
You hearing those
I
beeps?
thought that was like a truck backing up. What was
No, sometimes the fire alarms in our neighborhood go off. Oh, thank you for the assist, Jackbox.
I don't got a good one for this.
It's not funny. That is not funny at all.
You hear about these guys called the Tea Party, Kevin?
Keep going.
Ben Franklin.
Tea. Drink tea.
Yeah, President Obama said, "Why don't you do yourself a favor and throw yourself in the harbor?"
Starting things off.
Did you hear about this? The harbor?
Animal in the world is the
Little known fact: the scariest animal in the world is the Pintarillo cobra or the Score 7 cobra.
What's Pintarillo is that drawing game.
It is.
Score 7 is what?
It's a callback to the Abraham Lincoln 4-7 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
They're very scary.
This is where whoever does the Quiplash edited videos flashes a picture of the Pintarillo cobra on the screen.
Hey, thank you. Director's note.
How did Score 7 get that much? Granted, there's only 40 people in chat.
Next up, little known fact.
I wonder who the people, like, if there's like literally like 500 people, how many people are actually still clicking on answers thinking that they're part of the 40? You know what I mean?
I like that.
I gotta keep doing this. It's me. I'm part of it.
40 every time too. Like it picks of the people in it.
Little known fact: the fourth wise man gave baby Jesus the worst gift of all: more frankincense or full pubes.
Why?
Oh, pubes.
More frankincense.
No, yours isn't funny.
It's funny. Can you imagine if they showed up and like they was like, "I give you a gift of frankincense. I give you a gift of gold. I give you a gift of myrrh." And then the fourth guy was like, "This is kind of awkward, but I got even more frankincense just in case."
What's
Speaking of which, a great birthday present for your worst enemy: an HBO Max subscription or myrrh.
What's myrrh?
Murder.
Is that?
That's the joke.
All right.
That's the joke.
I mean, I took the bait.
Myrrh.
Murlocs. Is that the thing that go?
Yeah, they go wah 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 wah.
You gotta stop laughing to the other jokes.
Is
And next,
that game still a thing? The card game?
Yeah, Hearthstone is pretty popular.
Yeah.
Instead of Hump Day, we should call Wednesday Middle Week Day or a Hump Day Jump Day.
What?
That's
Are you okay?
Hump Dump Jump Day.
Sounds better when you say it like that.
My brain's just so used to rewriting the jokes on the fly to make them even funnier.
Cafeteria. I don't even remember what word you misread when you said cafeteria. I only remember that you said cafeteria.
I say the words wrong.
Oh, that wasn't the word wrong. That was an entirely different word.
Off the planet.
Let's take a look at the scores.
Chad, how do you remember? That's crazy. When these shows,
I watched the laugh haha videos over and over.
I don't have to watch it. I lived it.
Just keep watching it.
And bonuses are doubled.
All those folks like in that Discord were all like, "Let's play this game,"
What?
and they didn't.
basically what happens is the algorithm recommends them to watch the Try Not to Laugh challenge, and then they're like, "Well, I watched one. I might as well watch all fucking 7 of them." And then it's like, "Oh, it's like the 100th time I've done that."
Oh, baby, this might... Whoever wants to edit this into the compilation, get your screen captures ready, please.
About 30% of the time you do this, it's not funny.
You don't even know what's coming, dude.
Our first prompt is
The best line to say when you come out of a 10-year coma. Can't wait to watch a sport of any kind. Or fuck, the world sucks now. You know what would be a great line to say when you came out of a 10-year coma? What's up?
Chameleon.
What's up?
Ooh, that was 10 years ago.
Well, like maybe
It's like a lot more
it's
than that.
almost like 25 years ago. Yeah, but maybe they were already like, you know, not current when they got the coma. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
How did Lost end? Can't wait to see season 8 of Game of Thrones. The most G-rated term for an erection: Pinocchio's telling a fib, or tall Peter.
Couldn't you just call it a erection?
It's not G-rated.
It's not really.
Why isn't erection G-rated?
It's about your boner.
So?
A boner. Hey, Peter.
You're looking tall.
You look tall, Peter. It's me, your wife, Lawless.
Your accent's really making you sound like you're saying tall pita. And I don't want to know what a tall pita is.
You insolent maggot. It's me, Stewie.
That's pretty good.
Eh.
Like, I think that's pretty good.
coming up next.
I think you did good on that
History
one.
that should
Hey,
definitely
Stewie,
have
it's
sex.
me, the dog. 2 people from history that should definitely have sex. Hitler and slightly older Hitler, or me and
Oh, it says should.
me and Malf's mom.
I thought it said shouldn't. I'm so used to the negatives, dude.
I mean, I still think both are good.
Is this the one Ryan thinks is really good?
I think it's pretty good. Wait, you didn't write that one? Oh, it won at least. I'll take it. Hitler doesn't need to do that. He already fucked himself when he invaded Russia.
Hit new advertising slogan.
Am I right, fellow history nerds? A hip new advertising slogan for socks: ground barriers, or they'll knock your socks on. They'll knock your socks on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
unfortunately.
a jump to conclusions, man.
Office Space.
Office Space.
Knock your socks on.
A hip new advertising slogan for socks: ground barriers. Really gets the people going.
Hey man, I want to wear those. I just write what I like.
But like this one's a slogan. Ground barrier.
I'm just a picture of the Don Draper taking a hit off a cigarette in a rich mahogany room and then pulling off part of an easel.
Point values
Ground
are simple,
barriers.
and everyone
The
gets
ground.
same prize
Dirt.
time.
Us, pure.
The last flag
Socks.
prompt is
It's what separates us from the ground.
rejected name for the second
Ground barriers. Oh, I'm tied for first. This has got to be a tough one. Gotta be good on this one.
Type ground barrier again.
It's too late.
I wish.
You got 5 seconds. You guys know that the guy who invented the Segway died?
Died off
On a
a cliff.
Segway.
Drove his Segway off a cliff.
Show off that the Segway stopped well. Yeah.
A rejected name for the Segway. Haha wheelie thing go vroom. The Dorksicle. Ground barrier or dork wheels.
Yo.
I mean, I'm gonna vote for both dorks.
I gave one of the dorks all my votes.
I gave one of the dorks all my votes too. You know why I didn't give it
Respect.
to the other one? It's because I wrote it. I was originally going to write the Tesla Model F, but I thought it was a little too divisive
I don't get it.
because it's an F and pay respects in chat. Oh. Dork wheels. Somehow last place.
I had a friend who always rode his Segway to swim team practice.
Oh my god. That is your friend owned a Segway
You know,
in high
Oh,
school?
the Segway? Is that what?
friend is probably an extremely loose term.
Your acquaintance owned a Segway?
Yeah,
People
well-
own Segways? They can't just... I thought they're just like things that people rent when they're sad.
That's all.
No, it's when you're going around town on a tour, you get on a Segway.
Yeah. When they're sad.
Josh, we tied. We were tied going into the final round, and we tied on the final round.
See, this is why we're meant for each other.
That's the most insane ending I've ever seen.
Has anyone ever tied in Quiplash
No,
history?
I don't
I don't know if I've ever... Can we get Good Egor? Good Egor, you've watched a lot of Quiplash recently?
You guys ready to lose by
That knocked my socks on.
Great.
It's happened before? Alright.
You score based
But
on
not
But, like,
often.
your answer.
Not
Plus,
as
there
good
are
as us,
bonus
though.
bonuses at stake. Go.
Like, we were the main one that we did well.
Would have given him a lot of extra work in this one. What is that?
That's my wife's making noises at one of our cats.
Okay, because it definitely sounded like someone going, wah.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
She's going, wah. It's pretty good. No, I said it was funny. I thought it was humorous, delightful even. Tickled the funny bone. How about that?
How about that shit?
Name something you wouldn't want to eat.
Okay, here we go.
Out of your butt.
Bread.
Duh. Kids and carbs.
Okay,
The official medical term for belly button lint. Delitis detritus or arterial fuzz femur lodge.
I don't know what detritus is, but I love the alliteration.
Alliteration?
He said the word weird.
Wait, is it only alliteration if it's a vowel?
What the fuck?
You keep saying it. It's like he doesn't know, dude.
What?
It's alliteration.
Idiot.
Wait,
Your teacher pronounced it differently than mine, dummy.
Next in line.
And I've lived my whole life under the impression that's the right way to do it because we make people think that their third grade teacher, despite only having 4 years of post-secondary education, is the smartest person on earth. The title of a college admission essay that would definitely get rejected. Lori Laughlin. Lori Laughlin is my aunt, or why I shouldn't have to wear a mask. Being informed, I threw away a perfectly good fork. I apologize.
You threw away a fork?
I had a takeout salad for lunch, and I probably just left the fork in the container. She's like, you did. Ruka!
How could you put the fork
You
there?
picked up the fork out of the sink and put it in the garbage?
Oh no, Ruka, bad kitties.
An Olympic sport that never made it. Synchronized steroids or synchronized Quipper wins?
I feel like the one on the left has made it consistently every single year. Oh,
Oh.
No, it's you can't do that.
every 4 years though.
No, but like they ban doping. You can't get in.
It's against the rules.
Yeah, it's against the
Don't
rules.
get caught.
What are you gonna suggest, that they had like a fake lab full of sterile piss that would test positive, and then when the administrators went home, they would crawl through a secret tunnel to get to the fake lab, grab the refrigerated piss, and then replace the dirty piss with the dope in it? It's ridiculous.
I watched that talk.
Dirty Piss is my favorite.
It's a
song.
good. Dirty Piss is a great movie. The name of the worst baby doll: Lion Baby or slightly older Hitler?
What's up with Hitler in here?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm done with Hitler. his
Controversial choice.
I'm sick of
can't
Hitler.
believe you'd be so brave.
So sick of Hitler.
Not a good guy.
No, he sucks.
Not a good guy. Honestly, maybe a little controversial.
This
I
cancel
think
culture is getting out of control.
That's what I was
man.
just gonna say. If he were alive now, the only reason I would wish that he would be alive now is so he could be canceled
Let's see the scores.
and then die.
Best thing Hitler ever did, etc., etc.
On to round 2, where all points are double.
K-pop
kind of
stands would be lighting him up right now.
It's kind of a moot point, though, right? Oh, the best thing Hitler ever did was kill himself.
Right.
He was fucked. He didn't. He was screwed, dude. He lost.
He could have hired a good lawyer. Might have made it out of the Nuremberg trials. Slap on the wrist.
No Hitlers this round.
Okay, fine. Now
know
I
this
can't
one's
think
perfect
of
for it.
anything else that would fit here.
You made me think of the worst, most offensive answer I've ever thought of, because of just the prompt that I'm looking at. I don't know how to spell that word.
Me neither.
Oh, good. But that's how you.
Yeah, that'll work. You got 12 seconds left.
I don't need 12 seconds.
I got you for 12 seconds. A business or service that shouldn't have a drive-through window. Sperm bank or the morgue?
Okay, pick your favorite.
What's the difference?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I'm very conservative, Brian.
One of them's where you go to jerk off, and the other one's a bank.
oh, I get it. That's good.
Thanks. I told you. Dunstan's checked in. A great opening line to start a conversation with a stranger at a party. Stalin really sucked, huh? Or how many warts
Oh
is
my
too many?
God. How many warts is too many? I would say 2.
Depends
Depends
how.
where they are.
Yeah, agreed.
Depends on where they are.
I disagree. I think if you got 1 wart in like 98% of places, you're probably okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
second
but
you have
if
two,
we're
though-
in the 2%er, you're gonna be like,
Oh, for sure. But
Dude, Ryan's got like 20 ports on his ball sack.
Yeah, I got 10 because I had the one removed.
you didn't.
Got one of his ball sacks removed.
Coming up next, something I
That's why he
want
can only
to
pee
try to
Italy.
It's something. It'd be fun to watch ride an escalator. Apollo's friend on his Segway. Oh! Or Mussolini falling down the up escalator.
escalator.
It is way more humiliating when you fall up the stairs.
Yeah.
Because it's harder to do.
You get it right on the shins, too.
Yeah.
But can you imagine your friend on his Segway trying to balance on the escalator? I can't believe you would resort to putting Mussolini. It's like free jokes. Oh, Mussolini bad. Like, get some new material, dude.
Mussolini's just a funny word to say.
Yet another
He did say no more Hitler jokes. For Mussolini.
loading time.
Yet another practical use for placenta. Mouthwash or a whoopee cushion.
Ooh, both good.
You get ready. You're not even ready. Next round. I
Oh,
like.
yeah, you told me to get ready.
I'm
yeah,
stealing
so-
that from chat. Little old Mussolini got mutilated last night.
What?
What?
Little old Mussolini got mutilated late last night.
Allies of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, woo.
Cowboys of London.
Yep, Cowboys. That's who did it. Cowboys. Where were you when the gentlemen Broncos rolled over the Ardennes?
The end of round
It's
two.
it's Cowboys from Hell meets the Werewolves from London. That's the mashup that I want.
You know, it'd be a great Quiplash prompt. What's in Hangar 19? You ever think about that?
Megadeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last lash. Points are tripled.
Or another plane.
Everyone gets the same.
You think that song's about planes?
This time.
That's what I thought.
Your prompt
Oh, thank
is
you. Isn't it about UFOs?
The worst 1960s teen movie was definitely
That's just a plane.
Blank Beach.
The worst 1960s teen movie was definitely Blank Beach.
Instantaneous.
Yep.
Fastest answer ever.
Instantaneous.
Really?
What if KFC did an ad campaign where they were like, "Hey, what do you want?" And then Tina Turner went, "You're simply the best, better than all the rest."
Yeah, but then they'd have to do another campaign that was like legs.
Everybody's in.
I want legs. I know how to eat them. The worst 1960s teen movie was definitely Omaha Beach, Porky's Beach, 2020 Beach, or Biggly Boobly Woobly Beach.
It was worth it to hear that.
How about it's really good to eat your food. It's so crispy, tastes so sweet. Can I get the wings of the chicken on my plate? It makes me eat. You could do a song for every part of the chicken.
Wow, it's almost like there's billions of songs out there.
I don't get it. Why were we laughing? Whatever. I beat two of you at least. Yep. How are you supposed to compete with big boobly woobly? So Jeff Dunham is the most popular comedian on planet Earth.
He gets so salty when he loses. It's like me.
My strictly superior joke has lost again to someone who is willing to debase themselves to merely being a megaphone for goofy noises.
Grow up to be at the base. Apollo won.
That one.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, well, in many ways, Delightus Detritus won because it got the most votes of anything.
Wow, 12 votes, amazing.
I always say you take some time to promote what we do on this streaming service. Probably not Josh. He's about to get canceled for the Ice Cube joke. But why don't you go first to follow?
I think I'm gonna play some Richie Mojang.
You really?
Yeah, because I watched you Dan play, and I was like, you know what? I want to.
Dude!
I don't know how to play though, so I gotta learn.
That's a great game. It'll take you a bit to learn, and you will also be, when you hear some of the rules, because people are going to be like, you should chi this, and then the exact same situation is going to come up a game later, and you're going to chi it because you think that's the rule, and chat's going to be like, no! You don't chi!
You're supposed to pawn that so you get the sumo for 1.5 Mongon!
Is there an FPS trainer for
Richie Mahjong? Yeah, there is. Someone linked me to one. That was like, it teaches you the algorithm of what to discard. You don't chi 9s or 1s, dude, because then you've got an open hand with no Yaku. Anyway, we're going to play some Richie Mahjong. How about you, Josh?
Happy birthday, Evil Uno.
Sure. Mouth?
I forgot his name. What's his name?
Player?
Evil
Player.
Uno player.
I don't think he's ever said any to anyone.
Names?
Well, maybe at PAX we would have told you.
Isn't he named Brendan?
Not for the
Brendan Green, right?
Brendan.
I think he's named Brendan Green.
It's what?
That's Player Uno's Battlegrounds.
If only you could make good jokes like that during Quiplash.
Feel good.
Maybe you wouldn't lose to Big Boobly Boobly.
Big boobly woobly.
Woobly Beach. It's so good.
Fucking idiot.
So Mouth, what are you doing?
I'm sitting. Twitch.tv/MichaelFox. YouTube.com/MichaelFox. You get nothing but Covenant wins on YouTube. Ooblets on YouTube. Trackmania. YouTube. 10 a.m. EST tomorrow as well. And then we got Unity.
Developers. That's what you sounded like there when you went YouTube. You know that one? Developers. You don't know that one?
I'm not up on the memes.
Familiar, though.
That's Steve Ballmer at the Microsoft conference in like 2001.
I definitely didn't watch that.
It was must-see TV.
He's like the most sweaty.
He's
man
so
of all
sweaty.
time.
Yeah, now he owns the LA Clippers. Big deal.
Big Connect.
How about that is something the 10-year-old coma man would say. Hey, everybody else has already done their part. So goodbye.
What about you, Bear? He's not here, but you believed he was
I
here.
did. I opened the
You
Discord.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta do a giveaway. We're gonna give away. I just got a word from my manager. It's NL's house. Giving away NL's house. That giveaway in the chat.
Exclamation point boost.
That was really good.
Developers.
Developers.
Steve. Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh.
Yes.
You had to be there. Oh, wait. The type to say my mom should have had another developer.
Developers.
I don't want to waste my time, become another casualty of society. Anyway, let me see what Kate's up to. Okay, let me go see what Kate's up to. Kate's going to be playing Ooblets, a charming mix of Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and Pokemon over at twitch.tv/lovelymomo. Go enjoy that. And developers. Yes!